Speaking of SpongeBob, that's he cheated with the Ariana Grande.
Yeah,
Tom Kenny.
I can't.
Yeah, Tom Kenny.
And that is the first line of our
Not
stream
Tom Kenny.
tonight. Isn't Tom Kenny? That promiscuous motherfucker.
God damn it, Tom Kenny. Fucking hell.
Him and his
If he was Filipino, he'd go by Tomas Kenny.
Hush, we should not speak of this in front of the Pope.
Pope Leo? Oh yeah, I know. That Pope.
Where do we go now? Have we gone to the dungeon yet?
There's so many people in the server named Leo, it's actually annoying.
Okay, hey, I got my name because I just changed it backwards.
We have Leon Lilet, we have Leon Shulk, which is Brosuke, we have Leo, we have me, who's Julio, we have Acxeleon.
Acxeleon?
I hate it. And then we have 11037.
Oh my god. 11037.
You arrive back at the cathedral's garden and come across that cursed statue again. I don't get it. What exactly is so wrong with this statue?
I don't know.
It's a forced alicorn.
Like, is it... If they want to talk about the party hat, they should just talk about the party hat, not the whole statue. It's staring into my soul.
True.
Maybe it has a big dong.
And stop looking at it.
I want to look at that. As you move your attention away from the grotesque sculpture, you spot the crown prince. He's sitting on a bench guarded by some knights from the King's Guard. His brow is furrowed and he seems to be deep in thought.
Oh, Mr. Cuthbert, and Miss McCoy too. Oh, what are you still doing here?
We're trying to investigate what happened. We were looking around when we just happened to find you here.
I see.
Are you okay?
Yes, I was just thinking how unfortunate this ordeal has been. I do hope Miss Steelwind is taking this well.
Right. She is his fiancée after all. He must be extremely worried about her. We're trying to find out what exactly happened. Do you mind if we ask you some questions?
I see. Well, I'll do whatever I can to help.
He's usually more enthusiastic about this.
That is
His
sad.
fiance is kind of in prison right now. You said you two were investigating the murders. You weren't planning to defend Miss Steelwind, were you?
If she would have me. She may be a competent prosecutor, but I have far more experience defending clients.
Unfortunately, I think the situation is more complicated than that.
What do you mean?
Several house leaders died today. We can't release this information to the public. Not after the news of William Frega's death has already been spread. In the course of 2 months, we lost not one, but 3 members of the Pillar families.
But the trial has to happen soon, or else the magic traces left will disappear.
From what I heard, we will be holding a trial, but it will be handled privately and internally. And I'm sorry to say that, but you won't be permitted to serve in such a trial.
Right. The majority of the nobility hates me, after all. Would you be able to pull some strings, Esther?
I'm sorry. I'd like nothing more to give you the opportunity to represent her. But I clearly have a personal attachment to this case. If I try to tip the trial in her favor, it will only harm her chances more.
Right. I see what you mean. But even if we can't help her during the trial, we can still investigate the crimes on her behalf.
Yes, I would really appreciate that. If new evidence is found, perhaps we can exonerate Miss Steelwind of the charges against her.
After everything that's happened, I really need to know. Why were so many nobles gathered in one place anyways? All of the 4 Pillar families were present. I understand if you don't want to tell me, but this information could be vital in figuring out what really happened.
No, I see your point. The truth is, we all gathered to mourn the death of my father, King Olivier de Wyvengard the Ninth. I blanked out there for a minute. I don't know how to read Roman numerals.
Oh,
It's okay.
That's 9th, right?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
not-
it is nice.
It wasn't a
Okay.
wedding? Wait, the king is dead?
Yes, we wanted to avoid releasing this information to the public so close to the death of William Frega. Oh, so that's why they referred to him as Majesty. Ooh.
Oh, I didn't catch that.
My father has been ill for quite some time, so we were prepared for this. Or at least I thought I was. I also lost my mother when I was quite young,
High five.
but it's still a little hard to take in. Relate. Ooh.
I'm sorry. You have my condolences.
High five.
High five! Very
Thank
nice.
you. Motherless behavior.
The most motherless behavior out there.
Thank you. But if King Olivier is dead, then that would make you. Yes, you are currently standing before King Aster de Wyvengard, ruler of our kingdom.
Considering everything that's happened,
King.
he seems less than thrilled about that. I suppose that explains why all these nobles were gathered.
They came under the guise of paying their respects, but it's clear they wanted was to get closer to the new King of Wyvengard. I think the Fregas were the only one who genuinely came to give their condolences.
Speaking of the Fregas, I think you need to know. I saw Beatrice before I was knocked out. Hey, she has... Sorry, he. I say she because it looks a lot like that one Celeste sprite.
Ah, yuck.
I see it.
Not that
God.
Celeste.
Oh, okay,
I
thank
think
God.
she may have been the one that killed Garrett Pierce. Oh, what did he say?
Oh, why would she be there?
I'm sorry. I know she's your friend. But we already know she's not above committing murder.
I see.
And she'd do it again.
I suppose if you're saying it, she'd fucking do it again.
She'd fucking do it
I
again.
suppose if you're saying it, it must be so.
What has she learned? Nothing.
I'll fucking do it again. That meme is so old. I was like using that meme in like 8th grade. That's how old that meme is. Oh my God.
But what possible
10-year-old
reason would she have to be involved in something like this?
Good morning, Swellow. Swellow the child. Good morning.
Swallow the child.
I'm not sure.
Careful,
Yet.
YouTube's changing. Kids won't be allowed soon.
But I plan to find that out. Do you think they're gonna age restrict everyone that has like they're gonna look for the keyword like child in
Yeah, anyone named like Lil Dicky or whatever is just not allowed, or like Lil.
You know,
Oh my.
you know, like the J Schlatt purge
Or
is
like,
gonna be
junior,
like,
like Junior. Yeah, like that. Yeah. We just kicked out anyone with like not found or whatever in their names. Or whatever.
By the way,
God.
where were you during the murders? I remember you left with Steelman when Celeste and I arrived at the cathedral.
Yes. Steelenwind and I left to speak with the High Speaker Arceus in his quarters.
What was your meeting about?
It was actually about our wedding. With my father's death, Lord Steelwind wanted to make our union official.
Oh. I would congratulate you two, but considering the circumstances...
I understand, and I appreciate your words nonetheless.
Anyways, how long did this meeting last?
I believe we spoke with him until 1:40 p.m.
But Von Sanctus at 2:05 p.m. That means that she began her rampage less than half an hour after that meeting. Was there anything off about her behavior?
Now that you mention it, something about her demeanor changed. We were speaking of the wedding when she abruptly left. I asked her where she was going, but she ignored me.
That sounds similar to what happened when Celeste fought her. There's no way she was affected by Mage Blade.
I honestly didn't think much of it at the time. I'm quite used to her giving me the cold shoulder. Right.
It's possible that the steel one the witnesses saw wasn't actually real. Does that mean that the steel one that attended the meeting was also a fake? It was another construct! Anyways, what happened after your meeting with the High Speaker? Did you see Steel One after that?
Actually, I found myself caught up in something else entirely.
Shut up, Enderlands.
At 2 p.m., I went to pay my respects at my father's coffin. But apparently someone had set a magical trap there. What? It was a glyph of contingency.
What is this?
Ooh.
Choose a spell.
So many
choose a
spells.
spell they don't choose. Must choose. But the condition spell is good. Instead, it takes effect during condition.
Sorry, I don't get this one. So this is like something that casts a spell?
Like you cast it in
It's a-
advance, it's only going to activate when certain conditions are met.
Oh, so you're kind
Oh.
of like putting it on a
So it's a buy one get one free.
So you can plan combos with this. Wombo combo!
You think someone would use this for like murder eventually, like a bit earlier?
I mean, I think
I have.
Beatrice kind of did to an extent.
Oh
no,
yeah,
not literally, but then she started like the murder 24 hours before it actually happened.
That's true. I have heard of that spell. It's like a trap you can set, and you can infuse any spell into it.
But it requires a second contingent spell to place that trap. Which spell was it?
It was Force Cage, targeting me. Was the murderer trying to attack Aster too?
I don't think so. They would have used a more lethal spell if they wanted to. But from the sounds of it, Force Cage can't be dispelled. So Aster would have been trapped inside of it for that full hour.
We think the murderer used this as a distraction. Because of that trap, the King's Guard consolidated most of their attention and forces on my location. As a result, there were fewer people guarding Von Sanctus, Sybil, and Pierce. And the ones that were all left well comatose. They can't tell us what happened to them. Trapped King.
Another inexplicable event is added to the list. After everything you've learned, you highly doubt that Steelman was affected by Mage Blight. So someone must be behind what happened. But who? Anyways, it seems like he's told everything he knows. He probably didn't win as much after he was trapped by that Force Cage. You should move. Okay.
Interesting.
Dun dun dun.
Oh,
Is don't that interact with the dungeon?
the dungeon! Into the dungeon. Oh, shnikes.
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 Maybe the knave?
Oh yeah.
Or maybe we
Hello,
can.
Goodbye, Pope.
Oh.
Oh,
Who's
fuck
this?
the child!
The
yeah.
child.
Attacked a member of a royal family and killed several nobles. What else is there to investigate? The laws are clear about what we must do. We should execute her immediately.
Well, Eric, this situation is far off. He's off far too much import to make such rash decisions.
Oh great. He's back.
We need to approach this continent carefully.
As you return to the nave, you spot the young prince in an argument with that nobleman you saw earlier. Now that you think about it, you still have no idea who he is.
Oh, it's you two.
Your Highness? And I don't think we've been introduced.
I see you're still insolvent as ever. You stand before Sir Remus Virgile?
Yeah.
Archduke and Royal Vizier to the Wyvengard throne.
I believe he means advisor.
Archduke? You didn't even know the Kingdom of Wyvengard had a title like that. Why haven't you ever heard of him before?
Why are you two still here anyways? I thought the cathedral was closed for the investigation.
We're investigating what happened on behalf of Prosecutor Steelwind.
I see. Anyways, leave.
You sense a tinge of anxiety. Is he avoiding you? Actually, since we have you here, we have some questions for you. The both of you.
You should know your place, knave.
And you should know your age.
Drop kick the child.
Aw, savage.
Your Grace, where were you when the murders took place?
Just what are you trying to insinuate?
Please, Alaric, there's no reason for that. To answer your question, I was speaking to Lady Freya's familiar.
Tracker?
No, it was a demon who calls himself Maruneth.
What? Why would you want to speak with him?
He was actually the one that was sent for me. According to him, he had some information that was of great import to me.
You didn't make a contract with him, did you?
Of course not. What kind of desperate fool do you take me for? No, he gave me the information he had freely.
But why would he do that? Demons are supposedly always trying to trick humans into making deals with them.
Looking back, it must have been a distraction. What a fool I was. I knew he was playing with me. But I knew he couldn't tell lies, and the information he had was too important to ignore.
If you don't mind me asking, what was the information about?
I'm sorry, but I can't reveal what he told me. It could endanger people I care about. But rest assured, I doubt it has anything to do with the massacre.
Your Grace, we've only just met. I can't exactly just take your word for it.
I suppose that's fair. But believe me when I say I plan to take this information to my grave.
That's ominous. He's clearly intent on keeping the conversation a secret.
Anyway, several members of the King's Guard were watching us. They can verify my alibi.
How long did this conversation last?
I arrived to speak with him at 1:50 p.m. and I didn't leave until 3:10 p.m.
So he was accounted for during the time frame of the murders. But why would Marunath go to the trouble of distracting him in the first place? Whoever orchestrated this also used a force cage to trap Aster. Were they trying to distract the forces in the cathedral, or were they trying to keep certain people out of the crossfire? Either way, it's clear that Beatrice has a lot to answer for. Your Highness, we heard the prosecutor cast a spell on you when you saw the fire in the common room. Can you tell us more about what happened?
I believe she attacked a member of the royal family. She was completely irresponsible with her magic.
I understand your feelings about this, but we can't say for certain that she inflicted mage blight on herself. We don't even know it was actually her.
I saw her with my own eyes. Plenty of other people did too.
Either way, where did this happen?
It was on the path outside of the common room. I saw smoke coming from the building and I saw Steelwind walking away from it.
So this must have been after she murdered Von Tactus. I have a feeling I already know the answer, but was she behaving erratically?
No! She very deliberately cast a spell on me!
Which once again implies that Mage Blight wasn't behind this. Do you know which spell she cast on you?
I'm not sure. I've never been affected by a spell like that before.
Useless! You're useless to me!
Sell the child.
Useless child.
From the magical traces on him, we know it is a transmutation spell.
Transmutation spells manipulate and change physical matter. It's scary to think about what that might do to a human body. Are you sure he's okay?
Lord Asclepius inspected him, and he doesn't appear to have any.
Asclepius.
We're hoping the spell's effects were not permanent forever.
Can you describe what you felt while you were affected by it? That might help us identify which spell it was.
Well, I was extremely dazed and my ears were ringing. My vision was also partially blurred. It was as if my mind was in some sort of fog. Whenever I tried to speak, I couldn't even form words with my mouth. I could only make grunting sounds. I couldn't walk either, so I had to crawl on the floor.
Turned him
What a
into
baby. Ooh, gaga, you want to rattle?
Know your place. I'm sorry you had to go through that. That must have been traumatic. But what kind of transmutation spell would do that to him? It had to have been something that affected his senses.
Gotta just say, that means it confirms we can use transmutation spells, so the total shaped liquid would have been useful to just kill the dad instantly.
The total what?
Oh my god.
Like, you can use transmigration spells to... Remember how, like, way before we talked about why couldn't you just change liquid to, like, somebody's blood?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like...
I'm surprised no one's done it.
Maybe that's like, you know how in Star Wars, people look down on, you know, upon turning off your lightsaber mid-battle?
Yeah,
you guys know
yeah.
about that? Yeah, because it's
Dirty
not
tactic,
because
yeah.
it's
Oh, yeah.
like nobody's ever thought to do it, but it's like it's ungentlemanly. It's dirty.
It's dirty tactics.
Yes, exactly.
This is the equivalent of it.
Murder fine.
You already told us that she wasn't acting
Like, we may be
erratically,
committed.
but was there anything off about her demeanor?
I only saw her for a moment. But she was definitely different than usual. She was completely emotionless. Yeah, that's exactly what she was like when I fought her too. It's like that when she was like an arcane construct. Her moves are almost robotic.
Wait, are there any arcane constructs on the cathedral grounds?
No, not for lack of trying on Lord Von Sanctus's part. The High Speaker and I have specifically forbidden the staff here from using them.
It would be really convenient if all this was done using a construct. It would also be like the third case in a row.
Yeah.
Well, not in a row, but you know. It's way too convenient.
God.
You are a little tired of seeing him in your cases. Anyways, was anyone else around when Steelwind cast the transmutation spell on you?
No, she moved quickly away after she incapacitated me. And even if someone was around, I don't think I would have seen them anyways.
The little piggy.
Commander White also said that he was surprised no one saw the prince until after that spell wore off. What happened to him? That covers Alaric's account of what happened, and we even got the Archduke's statement too. But there's still one last person we need to speak to.
Steelwind.
Arya.
She and Beatrice supposedly have no memories of what happened. If it were only Beatrice saying that, I'd probably doubt it. But if Steelwind also doesn't have any memories, it becomes a lot more credible. She definitely has the missing piece we need to put this together.
Are you going to the dungeon to speak with her?
I am.
Wonderful, I'll be accompanying you.
What?
As the royal advisor, I have a vested interest in the investigation. When I trust Lucio to leave no stone unturned, I hear you have quite the talent for seeing what the crown can alter.
Well, it's not as if you have the authority to stop him, but you still don't know him very well. You need to be wary of what you say in front of him.
Bye, child.
Drop
I
kick.
hope we never see each other again.
I hate children so much. Oh yeah, youngest
No,
sibling.
this child.
You know what I hate as well?
What? Spammers
Ban
in the chat.
evaders. Get out of
Oh,
here.
snap. Get out of
I
town.
don't, yeah. Apparently, this particular user was flagged as a ban evader.
A ban evader?
Yeah, I guess like maybe it detected it as being from the same IP address or something, or the same location. So this
No.
person is really trying to brute force their way into our streams.
Oh dear.
My goodness.
You arrive at the dungeon and see the prosecutor sitting in a holding cell. She seems extremely stressed. It's as if she's trying to figure something out.
Mr. Cuthbert, and your grace.
Steelwind gives a wary look to the Archduke. How are you doing?
As best as I can, all things considered. What brings you here?
We're trying to investigate everything that happened.
I see.
I was wondering if you could ask some of our questions? Steelwind, I know your situation is pretty grim right now, but you know you can trust me.
You're not the person I'm worried about. At this moment, I don't even know if I can trust myself.
What? We heard that you don't have any memories of what happened. Is that true?
It is. No matter how much I try, I can't recall anything.
What's the last thing you remember?
I believe I was leaving my meeting with the High Speaker and His Majesty. After the meeting, I was planning to return to the nave to speak with my father.
All the bot accounts come from the same house in South Brunswick.
What's that a reference to?
I don't know. Maybe it's just
New
maybe
Jersey?
it's just a UK joke.
No, it's in New Jersey.
Is it? South
Yeah,
Brunswick
it's
is in New Jersey?
Yeah,
It sounds like it's in the UK.
kind of.
Oops.
I mean, the whole town of New Jersey sounds like a British place, you know. New Jersey.
New Jersey.
Old Jersey. Actually, yeah, York and Jersey are British places, I think.
What?
What?
That's why there's a new one. That's why there's two new ones.
That's so.
York and Jersey are
That's
UK.
crazy. Whatever happened to
Hey.
the Declaration of Independence? Okay, go ahead.
But I suddenly felt extremely nauseous. I thought some fresh air might help me feel better, so I went to the balcony.
The one over at Lake
Yes, that one. The last thing I remember was
Pronounced
losing
exactly that.
consciousness as I looked at the lake.
And did you cast any magic before this happened?
No, I didn't.
Are you sure you don't remember anything after that?
I don't. All I remember is waking up to the sound of someone sobbing. It was Celeste. He was crying over your unconscious body, Mr.
I
Cuthbert.
just realized she's wearing like a Spider-Man onesie underneath her clothes. What is that?
Yeah, dude, it's like
So what is that?
Like,
He's like Spider-Man.
She's even wearing gloves too. That must be really hot.
oh yeah. She has a cape, she has gloves.
A last rod.
It's insane.
She just wants to cosplay all the superheroes.
I feel like we've completely ruled out Mage Blade, so I doubt that's why you can't remember anything. Are there any spells that can specifically modify or destroy people's memories? It would certainly explain a lot of this.
No. Arcane spells can only affect the physical world, but throughout history, mages have attempted to develop spells that can affect the mind. There's no recorded history of any of them succeeding.
But you're assuming that arcane spells are the only type of magic that exists.
What?
Yeah, I think you've observed it already. There are magical creatures in this world that don't use arcane magic. Isn't that right, Mr. Cuthbert?
What?
Shut the fuck up.
Does he know about
Oof.
the Eye of Horus? I'm not sure what you're trying to imply.
Don't take me for a fool. Several of my associates attended Frega's trial, and they all heard what the demon referred to you as.
Heavensborn.
If I learned that Lumina had anything to do with this...
Your Grace, I'm not an agent of the Theocracy. And even if what you're saying is true, I wasn't the one who manipulated Steelwind's memories. But I suppose you raise a good point. If something affected Steelwind's memories, it wasn't necessarily an arcane spell. In fact, it couldn't have been an arcane spell. It was definitely something else.
You're probably right. Which proves that I'm responsible for the murders.
What?
Girl, stop!
You just said that you don't have any memories of what happened. Why are you so convinced that you're responsible for this? I told the Inquisition already. I saw Beatrice before I passed out. She's clearly involved in this somehow.
There's more to this than you realize, Mr. Cuthbert.
Wingonite says that they are fishnets.
Those
For
are
the past
really...
few months, the Inquisition and I have been investigating a string of seemingly unrelated murders. Yeah, Noelle? Wait, were you gonna say something?
No, I'm just saying those are really long fishnets.
They are! Dang. During each of those cases, we were able to apprehend the perpetrator without issue. But there was always something off about them during questioning. The murders were always abnormally gruesome and passionate, and each of the perpetrators said the same thing. They all said that they had no choice.
No choice?
Cases like this have been occurring throughout Wyverngard, and very little connects the perpetrators to each other.
Could it be the same spell that, what's her name, cast on the Eye Taker? On the villagers to, like, kill the Eye Taker?
Oh, yeah!
She was like,
most
oh, this
likely.
man is your enemy. And he was like, ah, you took my family!
They took my fucking
He
eye!
took my fucking eye! Let's kill him!
Let's get him!
Probably, though.
Yeah, it's probably
could
mind-numbing.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, continue.
It's gonna be hard to prove that.
Yeah. Wait, I've read this?
Oh, sorry.
Yes. All except one thing. Each of them acted as if someone had controlled them against their will.
They were probably just desperate. Most murderers try to make excuses after they're caught. They could even just be in complete denial.
Orem said the same thing, but these cases were far too similar for me to ignore. I wondered if they were telling the truth. Perhaps each of these murders was committed by an unknown party. I didn't have any concrete evidence, but I knew I was getting closer to something. They're trying to silence her.
Steelwind, I don't mean to be rude, but this sounds...
Completely insane.
You don't even have physical evidence to prove these murders are connected.
There's one piece of evidence, but it's hardly concrete. But it does tie each of these cases together.
She takes out a small parchment from her pocket and shows it to you. It's a purple symbol.
Several of the people we arrested had an item with a symbol on it. None of them could remember where it came from, or even what it was. But they all somehow knew that it was called the Purple Mark.
But there has to be an explanation for this. It could just be some esoteric superstition that we don't know about.
If that's true, then ask yourself one thing. Where did I get this parchment from?
You don't mean...
I found it in my pocket after I was properly confined. Whoever I've been chasing must have left it there to taunt me. For all I know, they could have controlled my body and forced me to draw the symbol myself. Either way, this all but proves the massacre at the end of the cathedral is related to it.
Wasn't this also seen in like? Didn't the professor, like the headmaster, also mention like a mark?
Oh, I didn't even remember that. Shit.
Dang, Noelle. Memory.
I don't know how I remember this.
I don't want to dismiss what you said, but this definitely won't hold up in court.
Nor should it. If my mind has been compromised, I can't take the risk of leaving this dungeon. Otherwise, I could end up harming more people.
Wait, are you planning to spend the rest of your life in prison?
If that is what is necessary to keep everyone safe.
You're 18! What about
That's
Aster?
true.
Weren't you two supposed to be married soon? He's a king now, and you can't rule Rivengard alongside him from a holding cell.
You're correct. But he's always been a remarkable person. You should have no problem finding another suitress.
That reminds me of how...
Oh, she doesn't like that.
She's like, no, I'm losing my man.
You feel an overwhelming sadness emanating from her as she says that. Oh.
You're pining really hard. It's okay. Arya.
No.
See that?
What?
You're not going to sacrifice everything for someone else's actions.
Mr. Cuthbert, I am not going to risk more lives. If I were to hurt His Majesty, I would never be able to forgive myself. Please don't ask that of me.
Steelwind is going to throw away everything she cares about for the greater good. Even if she was the one who did all this, she's not the one who's responsible. You can't let her resign herself to a fate like this. Yes.
Verbal beatdown.
Fight. Verbal.
Fight.
Verbal breakdown.
Fight.
Fight.
Steelwind! Are you seriously just going to throw your life away?
Yes!
If it were necessary, I would give my life for this kingdom.
Okay, what is her psychological profile? She's deeply in love with Aster and will do anything to protect him. Yeah.
Logic.
Deeply logical person.
If someone controlled my actions today, they can and will do so again. And as long as that possibility exists, I can't trust myself.
If someone's responsible, no. Assuming the person we don't know how his mind control works.
Not that
I
one.
think the deflect actually might work.
Yeah. The greater good.
Yeah, okay. No.
Nope.
That's not the issue here.
Oh. If that's true, you are fully capable of finding that out yourself. As I've said, I have no memories of what happened. I'm sure one day you'll be able to find out what happened.
But she'll have already lost everything by then.
No!
But that's assuming this person can continue to do so. You said so yourself. You haven't even found any evidence to prove your theory. We don't know how this mind control works, and we don't have enough information. We can't just drop this without finding out what really happened.
I suppose you're right. But I doubt that there was any goal to this. I've been investigating these murders for months, and I've never been able to find any personal clues as to who the perpetrator is. There's no way to connect them to this. Whoever did this was a sadistic individual who wanted to cause as much suffering as possible.
That's not so far from the truth. If we're assuming it was her.
Yeah. Oh my god, magical serial killer.
Magical cereal.
Maybe it was some, it could be like, it's obviously like politically motivated somehow because they literally took out half the great houses.
Yeah.
Wait, where's the evidence for that?
That was... No, that's not his thing, though. It's not, like, proper evidence. It's just a statement. Maybe it is just the purple mark. I don't know. Because that's like, I don't know.
That's the only thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, relevant to. Okay. Nope.
What is
Oh,
this?
nope. God.
Ah, fucking hell.
A badge.
We can't brute force our way through this one. Maybe it's a profile? No, I don't know.
Do you think we could? No, it would be risky. I was thinking about presenting any of the dead noblemen.
Might as well.
Yeah.
Nobles.
Maybe not their companions, like the autopsy.
Yeah, sorry, the autopsy. Yeah. No.
What? Oh god damn it.
Do we have to restart this one?
Not if
Oh
we
my
get a
God.
perfect record for the next few questions. Okay, is this the wrong angle? Because I do think we're
Maybe it
correct,
is.
but then, you know, maybe this isn't the answer for this question.
A sadistic killer.
The Eye Snatcher.
But were they really? Are they really?
I am Confucian.
Okay, probably not a spell.
Maybe it's a.
Evidence?
We show the prince. You sure you want to
maybe
give
it's
everything
like
up?
the first stage thing. I don't know.
Was it? I think it was this test.
Oh, the profile
Yeah,
will be like.
Yeah.
They-
They're
They've obviously
selective
planned something.
in there's a plan to this. Oh,
Oh
Good
shit!
job.
Nice.
that's not true, Steelwind. Whoever did this had very specific targets in mind. Both Prince Alaric and the High Speaker saw you when the murders were being committed. Not to mention, they set a trap for Aster.
What?
Let's assume that someone was controlling you. They wouldn't have left Alaric, Arceus, or Aster alive if they were trying to kill as many people as possible.
I suppose you have a point there. But even so, that hardly narrows things down. If someone was controlling me, they wouldn't need to enter the cathedral to use me. Perhaps you're right, and the perpetrator only wanted to murder the 3 victims. There's plenty of people who might want to see those 3 dead.
Richard didn't need to enter the cathedral to commit the
People
crimes.
Commit the murders. The murders!
Was
Wait,
isn't
let's
there?
look at the map. Let's actually look at the map.
When they say cathedral, do they mean the entire complex of buildings here, or do they just mean the name?
I guess
I
so.
assume they do.
Yeah.
Yeah, it says cathedral grounds, so.
So... Something about...
Maybe it's.
Wait. Commit the murders. I mean, it would have been... It's the perfect opportunity. You have multiple high-profile
All of them.
targets in one place.
Do we present this again? No, I don't know.
I mean, they could have like done it in advance. I don't think it's the like Aster's testimony again. So they wouldn't actually. They really wouldn't have needed their. Yeah. Ah.
They wouldn't have.
The problem
needed-
with this is that
What did the
Aster's...
paper say?
Sorry?
Yeah. What did like?
Which one?
Sorry, I'm just curious about the papers.
Oh, the papers. This paper.
Oh, okay.
That's the route they took.
Yeah, I just want to check.
Wait. What the? Wait. For Wait, it's like... Okay, for Garrick Pierce, the one that's not the autopsy, like... Wait, can you click on that?
This one.
That one was the why would they use shape liquid to kill Garrick Pierce than like a bunch of other magic spells they use.
Oh. Now why would the murderer need to do this when making it? Ah!
Oh, sorry. What's the full what's her full argument?
That is.
The perpetrator.
These are very loosely connected.
Yeah.
Which
Wait,
one
how
are
are
we trying to
prove that
refute?
they actually...
Probably the question.
This one.
Perpetrator didn't need to enter the cathedral to commit the murders.
Do we have a spell that just like works on the outside or something?
To commit...
Oh wait, the yeah,
This one?
the contingency spell.
Contingency.
But the duration is 24 hours. Like, did they
Why
need
there's
to
so
be
many
there
fucking
during
spells?
the murder, or like just at did they need to?
Wait, go back.
Oh,
Oh shit!
yeah.
There's one thing you're overlooking. Before the murder started, someone trapped Aster within a forced cage using glyph of contingency.
Oh god. Scary.
But they didn't harm him. It was probably just a distraction.
Even so, this gives us two very important clues. The first is that whoever did this is capable of casting those two spells. This means that the perpetrator was a mage.
That's true.
But the second clue is the most important one. Whoever set this trap for Aster must have been someone... Sorry. They did so within 24 hours of it triggering. This means that the perpetrator must have been someone who attended the funeral.
So it was one of them.
That narrows down our list of suspects substantially. There's a chance we can identify who did this. And if they really did control your actions, we can find a way to prevent them from doing so again. Steelwind, you need to fight this.
I can't.
What? Why not?
If we pursue an individual like this, they might retaliate even more than they already have. They wanted to remove me from my position. How will they react if I try to resist? They might hurt even more people to send a message. It's far too dangerous.
Threaten.
Nah.
Oh yeah.
This seems pretty logical.
Yeah.
Whoever did this had a goal far bigger than you, and you have no guarantee that they'll stop here. 3 nobles died today, and 2 of them were near the top of the political hierarchy. What if they decide to go after more victims? Who will they target next? Your father? The king? Yeah, that's right, the king. We need to catch them before they can do more harm. I know you're frightened about what might happen to the people close to you, but we can't let someone dangerous get away with this.
Yay!
When you put it that way, I suppose I have no other choice, do I?
We did it! Verbal beatdown 1.
That was a close one.
Yeah. Fighting with her is scary.
I never realized it before, Mr. Cuthbert. You really have a bad habit of butting your nose into other people's business, don't you?
Yeah, I suppose I do.
But you're right. We can't let this go. I'll find a way to dispute this. Somehow. Thank you, Mr. Cuthbert.
I think we've known each other long enough. You don't need to be so formal.
Perhaps I've misjudged you.
I forgot he was here.
Yeah.
All right.
I know I agreed to fight this, but...
What is it? You're the most qualified attorney in the nobility. You'll definitely be able to make a case for yourself.
As you probably know, House Sybil controls the legislative and judicial branches of our kingdom. and they've nominated my father as the prosecutor for my trial.
What?
Good luck with the voice, Dan.
Oh god.
No one believes my theory of mind control. Everyone believes that I overspent my magic and gave myself mage blight. As a result, they blame House Steelwind for Coraline Sybil's death.
Wait. If he's the prosecutor, he's going to prosecute his own daughter?
Yeah,
Yep.
Okay.
that seems like there's a huge conflict of interest there, but like, let's not talk about it.
That's really interesting.
Don't talk about that.
The magic is like still inside his shoulder.
Uh,
We have to use the magic detector to find it.
Oh my god.
Oh dear.
DL6.
Now, the only way for him to redeem House Steelwind is to convict me and sentence me to death.
But he's your father. There's no way he would.
This isn't the first time something like this has happened. When I was a child, my mother accidentally overused her magic and induced mage blight within herself. In her resulting psychotic episode, she massacred an entire village of commoners.
no.
House Steelwind almost lost everything after that. To redeem
God, so many
himself,
of your
my
mothers.
father personally oversaw my mother's trial and her execution. What is it with dead mothers?
Celeste's the only one who can't relate.
Welcome to Ace Attorney.
First Ace Attorney game.
My father values his duty to Wyvern Guard over anything else. Nothing matters more to him than that, not even his family. I want to have confidence in myself, but I don't know if I can face him like this.
Oh shit! I forgot about him.
Sorry,
Mr.
Dorito
Cuthbert,
Man.
what is your stake? What is your stake in all this? Hello, Tony on a team.
Medium
Fuck!
rare.
was
Toby
here
on
the
the
whole
top.
time.
What?
Toby on a top, sorry.
You hate
Toby
the
on a
nobility,
table.
don't you? You hate the nobility on you, so why are you so intent on helping the Steelwind?
Because she's innocent. I know she is. She would never be responsible enough to give herself mage blight.
Mr. Cuthbert,
It doesn't matter if she's a noble or a commoner. She's being oppressed by the system, and she deserves a fair trial.
Well said.
What?
I, Remus Virgile, hereby grant you the privilege to serve as Miss Steelwind's counsel.
Oh, that was easy.
What?
Wait, really?
Oh,
I will be acting as the judge and Steelwind's
oh my
trial.
god.
Okay. No, boy.
Jesus is your witness. It is I, Jesus. It is within my right to grant such permissions.
Thank you. But why would you?
Do you think I've made a mistake?
No.
I, the Lord Jesus Christ.
Of course not. I'll serve as Steelwind's attorney. If she will have me.
Of course. There's no one else I would trust more with this.
She smiled.
Oh my god, finally she smiled!
oh,
She's so precious! Oh my god, she actually looks like an 18-year-old.
Nobody smiles past the age of 18.
we're all just depressed.
It's like Fahrenheit. What's the name of the book? Fahrenheit. Never mind.
Or
fuck.
51 or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, 451. What the fuck is that?
And please, you've done a lot for me already. You don't have to be so formal. Please call me by my first name. Celeste has already taken to doing that.
Yeah, because she's a girl.
But since you'll be defending me, you'll probably need this.
Oh yes,
Oh, great.
thank you.
Yes, we know her browser
great.
history.
Firebolt. Hey.
Fireball.
Wow, she plays Bed Wars. She has Fireball.
Oh.
Steelwind's right. That's
What is that?
Strike.
She can turn into an
Why?
animal?
Gina Frog.
She can turn
Nice.
anyone into an animal.
Love it.
Oh my god, Noelle's animal voice comes
She
back.
turned the kid into a pig. No.
Deserve.
Can you imagine being
See, like-
an artist for this game and receiving like, oh, you have to make art for like 50 different spells?
Yeah, but we're only gonna use 3 of them.
Yeah.
Oh.
Then it's settled that we'll hold the trial at my home, the city of Jerusalem.
Jerusalem.
Ladon.
I've never heard of that place.
speak with Luciel. He knows the
Never heard of
location quite
Jerusalem.
well. He gave birth to me. He was one of the 3 wise men.
Before you can ask any more questions, the Archduke leaves without a word. He really has a bad habit of just walking away from conversations. But I guess we should consider ourselves lucky. Even if it's unorthodox, the situation will let us approach this like any other trial.
Where's Ben? Where's the first
I'm
fireball?
kind of missing.
You have no idea what you're in for when you agreed to this. And what proceeded next would be unlike any trial you've ever been in. But even so, you've persevered as you've always done in the name of justice, regardless of what you'd have to sacrifice to do so.
Ooh. Oh, who are we sacrificing?
Sacrifice.
That is a
Sacrifice
crazy-
to Moira.
Is this what we're holding
Holy
the trial?
shit!
No, well, I mean, like,
That is so
Outdoor trial?
dang. Love it.
I just thought of something. Oh, hold up. If Jesus is gonna be the judge, we need to have a substitute in the band. Somebody needs to substitute him while he does his judgely duties. Here's my candidate for substitute for Jesus.
wait, what?
Look at the BC chat.
Send for the break stream, break screen.
For the band.
Oh my god!
Oh, right.
Why him?
I mean,
What is he even doing? He's not even doing anything.
He's
musical.
beatboxing. He's beatboxing. Look.
That's
look at
not a beatbox.
that's not a beatbox.
He's beatboxing. Look.
He's not moving. Oh,
He's beatboxing really slowly. Anyway.
are you changing it?
I'm trying to see. I'm like, look,
Tyrion.
I'm so stupid. I was like waiting 5 seconds to see if it would move. I thought
No,
it was
it's
a
just-
really slow
It
jump.
doesn't.
I was looking so closely.
It's like I'm waiting for it to move.
Is it moving? Or I almost wanted to like zoom in on a pixel level to see if it was moving.
He's just that's going break.
You
Why
should have
not?
said
He
it
has
as
to
a
be our-
gift,
We're going
but it's
break right
just
now?
like a
Break.
picture.
He has to be RB, I guess. Anyways.
Okay.
You gotta pee.
Okay. Okay. Add the thing, I guess.
Hold on. Ah. He's the only static person.
Yeah, well, he sucks. So that's what happens.
Have him bounce around. I don't know if you could do
I
that.
don't know. I don't think you can do that in OBS.
Damn.
You'd have to like animate it beforehand. Ew. I much prefer Jesus headbanging.
Well, no, he has to do his duties.
I mean, he's not judge right now.
He's not judged right now, but he do be judging.
Constantly. There. I have made him very small.
What?
No, because that's where he used to be. Jesus, you know?
Oh, yeah. Shuichi. Stupid Shuichi.
Jesus
No,
is
that's
away.
it. Jesus is gone fishing. He'll be back in 3 days. Okay, well, guess we're on break. I am Jesus. Hello?
Hi, Jesus, I'm Dad.
God? It's God?
Oh, fuck.
So I'll tell you the story behind the stupid voice. So we were playing Ace Attorney, and
This is Dual
this guy-
Destinies, isn't it?
No, Spirit of Justice.
For sure, Justice.
Yeah,
I mix those up.
The first guy, the first like antagonist was a Jesus-looking ass, and I gave him that stupid voice, and that's pretty
I'm
much.
surprised you
the
didn't
story.
give him, like, the moist critical voice.
No. I think we already used that. I
Missed
think that's why
opportunity.
we already used that for a guy that was basically Batman, so that's why we didn't use it. And yeah, no, that's it. That's why every like religious character has that stupid fucking voice that sounds like Stewie from Family Guy. Apparently.
Well, he's a, Archduke.
Exactly. Sounds like
Close enough.
Cool clip. That's the lore. That's the great GGP lore. So canonically in the GGP versus Jesus sounds like that.
Damn. I can't believe Jesus is nasally.
Exactly. I mean, no one's ever heard his voice, and no one ever will, so. I've got a feeling I'm high, I'm believing. Da, 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 da. Sing with me, everybody. Sugar, ba, 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 ba,
The
ba.
Discord latency is gonna kill us.
You are my candy boy. And I'm looking at you. I don't know the words. I was talking to Robin earlier, but what is like the most annoying song of like your childhood?
I fucking
Like that one
hated
pop song that they play over.
that Drake song.
Which
Starting
one?
from the bottom now here. Which one?
The cell phone one.
Oh yeah.
Don't sing it or else I'm leaving.
What cell phone one? What? I don't actually know what this is.
Good.
I'm not gonna do it.
I don't even know what this
Good.
is.
I actually fucking hated that song.
I'm at a cell phone trying to call home.
That's payphone.
Vibe, yeah.
Different phone.
Yo, that
Different
song
tone.
was my entire personality in grade 4. I don't know why.
Really?
Payphone or the cell phone
Payphone.
one?
Because
dear.
Okay,
it was
good.
very popular in my class for some reason. It's not even like just that particular Maroon 5 song. I don't know why.
Oh god.
It was
Of all
catchy.
songs. Yeah,
I guess.
it was catchy, but it's
Also-
not like I eventually grew to like what moves like Jagger more, you know?
Yo, fuck that shit. I don't know.
Also Artbot in like Twitch.
Where?
Artbot?
Artbot. Wendy James.
We don't even have to try. It's always a good time.
Good time.
Whoa, whoa.
I used to be really into Owl City.
Oh my god.
Oh, I had a phase like that for like 2 months.
Oh my gosh.
Fireflies.
I had a classmate, Kyle, who like he would keep on singing the fucking "And if you close your eyes," it was so annoying. It was so annoying. This is even before there was a meme as well. He just randomly was singing that song before the meme. I guess he was a trendsetter. He was a trendsetter.
Yeah. He's over the curve.
God. All right, let's do this, goobers.
Alrighty.
Let's do
Goobers and
this.
gabies.
By the way, I decided on a name for us. We are the board game crew. With the board game crew.
Oh, board game crew.
It's either that or the
Can
Girl
we have
Scouts.
some alliteration?
I decided that's board game crew. The board I don't know, board game gang.
Board
Board game
Baddies.
bozos. I don't know.
Board game bozos.
Board game bozos.
It was either that or the Girl Scouts. Would you rather be the Girl Scouts?
Eh.
I mean, sure, all of us are girlies.
Yay!
Certainly.
Honorary girlies.
Alright.
We're
Board game bozos.
definitely
is-
lost.
You followed Lord Steelwind's directions.
Where the
to
hell are
ladder.
we?
But it appears you
I know.
found yourself in the ruins of an old city rather than the estate of the Archduke. I don't understand. This should be the place. The map even has that giant tree north of here.
This can't be the city of Landon that Virgil mentioned. It doesn't look like anyone's lived here for centuries.
Lord
I have.
Steelwind's directions were pretty straightforward, so why are we... Wait a minute.
Wait a second.
Did he give us the wrong location on purpose?
Oh. Fuck.
Let's go.
Stay hydrated.
Please, what kind of dishonorable cretin do you take me for?
Lord Steelwind.
What are you two standing around here for? The trial will be starting shortly.
He's not alone either. He's flanked by a division of the King's Guard in Arya. But it's difficult to tell if they're escorting her or keeping watch over her. You can see one of the knights channeling a spell over Arya. It must be an anti-magic field. Even now, she must be still wary about someone taking control of her mind. Wait, this is where we'll be hosting the trial?
Yes, the Archduke has always been sentimental about this place. And I doubt a normal courtroom would have enough space.
What?
Space for
I
what?
really don't know what possessed him to trust you. It's a miracle he's even taken part in this at all. But nevertheless, let's not keep him waiting.
Before you can ask him to elaborate, he walks past you and heads towards one of the central buildings. It's completely dilapidated. You're a little worried it might collapse on you while you're in it. You look at the prosecutor and raise an eyebrow at her, but she really shakes her head. It's clear she's just as lost as you are. All right, I guess we're doing this.
Isn't this like the end
Heck
of like
yeah.
Dual Destinies?
Oh, this is cool.
Whoa.
I like this. I like this change of scenery.
Ooh.
The ruins
This
are
is
filled
so
with everyone who
nice.
was at the Grand Cathedral that
He
day.
looks so short. Sorry, the Archduke really looks short.
I was expecting him to be taller. He's shorter than the Archduke.
This kind of giving conclave. With like that,
Nah.
you know, in the corner.
Yeah.
Jesus
Yeah.
is tiny.
And they all seem to be just as out of the
Tiny
loop
Jesus.
as you are. The only person who seems to be unfazed by this entire situation is Lord Steelwind. He's taken his position at the opposite end of the room. It seems that he truly plans on prosecuting his daughter.
So short.
Thank you for coming here today. Don't make fun of my height, bitch. Alright, I appreciate your cooperation with our investigation. Why have you brought us here, Ainako?
This place is filthy. It's crawling with insects and vermin.
My apologies, but what happens here today must be kept under wraps for now. I had to choose a location that was away from modern civilization. But nevertheless, I welcome you all to my home.
We couldn't have done this at like the cathedral.
Your home stinks.
Bitch, you
Yeah, well,
live
I was born in a stable, you fucks. Leave me alone.
Oh,
No wonder your standards are so low.
No, what? That you call this high quality living?
I was born next to a donkey and a horse.
oh my god.
Wait, you live here?
I do.
Your Grace, I know you wouldn't bring us here unless you were completely certain. But I want to ask you one last time. Is this truly what you wish to do? There will be no going back after this.
What?
I made many mistakes in my lifetime. I gave Ivangard the means to protect themselves, but all I did was warp them into something monstrous. I grew bitter seeing what I'd created, so I isolated myself from my people. I thought my best course of action would be stay in seclusion and leave Ivangard to fend for themselves. I see you now.
See
What
the
a fool I
dragon?
was. I abandoned my kin to survive in an
Whoa.
unjust world.
Oh,
Now-
damn.
All powers have ingrained themselves in my kingdom. All because of my negligence.
Foreign powers. Does he still suspect that you're an agent of the theocracy?
Well, no more. It is now time the people of Ivangard and their enemies remember too who watches over them.
As he raises his hand, magic begins to swirl around him. What's going on? The entire room is violently shaking. Whatever he's casting, it's unlike any magic you've ever seen before.
Yeah, I was making fun of him for his height too.
Oh.
Applying
Be careful who you call ugly in middle school.
You can plainly see his form changing. It's expanding, and from it... Wait, is that?
Oh god! Why do I always make fun of dragons?
What?
It's a dragon!
As the Archduke assumes his true form, the gallery breaks out into hysteria. Some of them kneel in reverence to the ancient dragon, and some of them cower in absolute terror. You even see some of them attempt to flee before they're stopped by the Knights of the King's Guard.
Enough! That's right.
Question
This may not be a court, but I will have order.
You're an ancient dragon! No! You're the last ancient dragon!
This is correct, Heavensborn. I am the Lord of all Lords. You all stand before Acxeleon, the Scaled Lord.
Dang!
No wonder
This makes
why
him
he
look
didn't
cute.
have an Adron or Arcane type.
Jesus Christ.
Really,
Age
really
1203.
I assume when
Wow.
I assume when I walk amongst your kind. But make no mistake, even at my human form, I've always had the strength of an ancient dragon. Until now, only the lords of Loud Steelwind and the kings of Ivengard have known my true identity. But I will hide no longer. My will alone will determine how this trial ends.
I wonder if Acxeleon is still alive, like you said.
I wouldn't be surprised. Despite everything, our kingdom's constitution still includes him in our government.
Wait, really?
As the savior of our kingdom, he was given an honorary position on our political hierarchy. His authority technically rivals that of the king.
So that's why you're acting as the
giving
arbiter.
it this.
You're the only person with the authority to convict any and all of the nobles here.
Make no mistake, Mr. Cuthbert.
I made a mistake.
I will remain impartial regardless of what transpires here. I will not interfere in this trial, nor will I try to manipulate its outcome. I will only mediate its proceedings and pass judgment when necessary.
Lincoln
We don't
is
even have a
upset
jury
you're
for
still
this?
giving him the silly voice.
That's his voice. That's what Jesus sounds like.
Okay.
Well, that's certainly terrifying.
Now then, with introductions out of the way, shall we proceed?
That's the same voice, but louder.
Of course, Your Grace. The prosecution is ready.
The defense is also ready.
I'm sure we're all thoroughly aware of why we're gathered here. But for the sake of doing this properly, would you please list the charges, Lucio?
Of course. The defendant, Arya Stewin, is charged with several counts of manslaughter. Her victims include many knights from the King's Guard who are still unresponsive. And of course there's Lloyd von Sanctus and Caroline Sibyl, the heads of House von Sanctus and House Sibyl respectively.
What is this farce? Oh,
The trial has already been over before it began.
What the?
Lady Steelwind clearly overestimated herself. Even a child knows to be wary of mage blight.
No, don't you see? This is Bahamut's judgment!
I putang ina mo the divine powers that clearly think she is unfit to rule the king's side.
There's a lot of of W's in this crowd. Might I remind the court of my own testimony? I witnessed Beatrice Frigga enter the prayer room before I lost consciousness. Isn't it
You're a
suspicious
majority
that this
Christian
occurred
country.
around 15 minutes before Pierce's death?
Objection! Objection! If I recall correctly, you only caught a glimpse of her. You don't know if it was someone else disguised in an illusion. You didn't even speak to her.
That's all the more reason to call her to the stand to explain herself.
She has already testified that she has no memories of what transpired to the massacre. There is no need to drag this out any longer than necessary, Cuthbert.
My client has a right to a fair trial, and Beatrice's Frigga involvement clearly implies some sort of foul play.
Enough! I find Mr. Cuthbert's request to be reasonable, and I agree that Lady Frigga's actions are quite suspect.
Very well. Let the defense have his battle. I only hope for his sake that his blade strikes true.
Why is everything a war metaphor?
honestly, Lucio Steelwind, like, His side profile, it's much more
Sexy.
daddy.
Flatter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On the front.
God dang.
Sometimes the side is more stunning than the front.
Yeah. I'm glad you're safe, Mr. Cuthbert.
Did you do the murder again, Beatrice? Not for lack of
No.
trying on your
Was it you?
That wasn't. I have no memories of what I did.
Huh.
If I hurt you, I am truly sorry.
She actually looks pretty sincere, but it's not as if this is the first time she's lied to you. One moment. Just in case. I saw
Bad
like
feelings.
my cursor do a funny thing. To be honest, I'm still a little doubtful about your memory loss.
But I'm not the only one who experienced it. Arya also has no memories of what happened.
And how would you know that?
Word travels around quickly in the dungeons.
What?
Regardless, if you truly have no memories of what happened, could you testify about what you do remember? Perhaps there's a clue that we haven't discovered yet.
Crucify these
Oh my
nuts.
goodness. Wait, I'm lagging a little. Okay. I was with my sisters and my guide, Eris Ilmater. I was speaking with them in the garden when I suddenly felt ill and lost consciousness. When I woke up, my sisters found me. They said I had gone missing for over an hour. I was confused, but when I later learned what happened, I realized that someone must have taken control of my body. I have no memories of what happened, and from what I understand, the same thing happened to Arya. And to make matters worse, there's nothing that indicates who may have controlled our actions.
So she's also saying that someone else was controlling her. Well, her testimony does match up with Arya's statement, but there's something off about the way she's testifying. If she were trying to lie to you, she would have been a lot more vague. What is she doing?
Maybe she didn't do it this time.
Yeah.
Wouldn't
I
that
didn't
be
do
a
it!
surprise?
How does she
feel
know
like-
that someone took control of her body?
Yeah.
So you're also saying that someone else controlled your body?
Yes. It's the only explanation for why you saw me in the prayer room.
Objection!
Oh, okay.
Absolutely ridiculous! Arcane magic is not capable of mind control. You're spinning a fairy tale to absolve yourself.
You're compelled to agree with him. So why do you feel like something's wrong?
Think what you will, but please believe me when I say. Do we
Yes.
present the purple mark?
Oh,
yeah, I was
yeah.
gonna say, do we present the purple mark? Because that's we can ask her if like she had that.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, she
Yeah,
found it in
the mind
her pocket.
control conspiracy.
Oh.
Nope.
Wait,
Oh, that wasn't right.
It wasn't that. Aw.
Maybe.
Maybe this one? Maybe it's
Yeah, maybe this one?
Crestmore? No, that's the one. This is the one we presented to, isn't it?
No, it's
No,
not.
we did.
I think it was the
four.
fourth
This is
one.
five.
Oh,
Wait. Which one did we present to?
We did 4.
4. We
So
did
we'll do
4.
5 now.
oh, okay.
Objection!
No.
No.
Oh, damn it.
6.
Oh,
Was that
6.
the-
There's nothing. Fuck.
Oh, we did.
6.
We just needed to. Yeah.
We just had to find it.
We were on the right track.
Why would she say something like that? You found the contradiction, but it was almost like she gave it to you. After 3 times. Yeah, it only took 3
We
tries.
kinda
Yeah,
helped.
she gave it to us.
She was like, no, yes. Beatrice,
It's like, Tyrion, what the fuck?
you said there's no
As a
indication.
freebie, and you fucked up.
This guy convicted me?
But there is one piece of evidence that does just that, albeit loosely.
And what would that be?
This symbol. You pull out the parchment with the purple mark on it and show it to her.
Marinath, what are you doing?
What's wrong?
He's using his powers to suppress our connection.
Magic?
I can't actually see what you're trying to show me.
Maranath, can you stop being petty and just let her see it?
Oh, don't take orders from you, Heavensborn.
I wonder, Mr. Cuthbert, what is on that parchment?
You see, Beatrice, Arya has been investigating a string of murders throughout Wifengard. These murders appear
She
to be
doesn't
unrelated
actually.
despite how gruesome they are. But they all share one thing in common. This symbol was found at each and every crime scene.
Objection! Objection! Don't tell me my daughter has roped you into a little conspiracy theory. Your mind-control defense would be laughable if you weren't downright insulting.
Lord Steelwind, during the gap in Arya's memory, someone placed this marker in her pocket. It was clearly some sort of taunt from whoever orchestrated this.
Nonsense! She clearly drew that symbol herself during a psychotic episode. I've had to listen to her go on and on about an insane theory. She was obsessed with it.
Mr. Cuthbert, aren't you curious about what just happened?
What are you talking about?
Think about it. My apologies. I don't know why I said that. Ugh,
Is everything okay, Beatrice?
yes, I'm perfectly fine. Anyways, it looks like you'll have to figure out the rest on your own.
Figure out the rest on my own? What do you mean by that?
There's nothing to figure out. Your Grace, these two are making a mockery of us by spouting these insane theories. The defense clearly has no case. End this at once.
Take a chill pill, dude. Considering what I know, I'd like to indulge this theory.
What?
The judge is finally giving you a chance for once. That's a first. You shouldn't waste this opportunity. We've actually been noticing it for quite a while. Beatrice has been acting strangely since the trial began. Suspicious, but not in the way that seems to implicate her. It's almost like she's intentionally trying to make you realize something.
Not mommy, damn it.
Why don't you pull on this thread a little more? She just asked you if you were curious about what just happened. You're not sure why she stopped herself when you asked for elaboration.
Oh?
But whatever she's trying to draw your attention to must be significant.
Glitch. Beatrice?
Maranath? Yeah.
Maranath. He didn't allow Beatrice to see the purple mark. He'd only do that if Beatrice
Okay, at
would
least he was
recognize
smart.
Why would he interfere?
it. Maranath is her familiar and he used to follow her orders. But things have clearly changed now that she belongs to the Empress of Discord. So why would a demon like Maranath interfere like this?
Husband.
What?
Hiding an urban myth.
The
That's right.
mastermind, Maranath.
The purple mark.
The purple mark
Yes.
is related to a demon or something?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh?
Purple mark must be related to a demon somehow. That's the only explanation as to why he would prevent her from seeing the mark. But Arya has been investigating murders throughout Wifengard. Does this mean that her investigation also has something to do with a demon? Arya suspected each of the murders were acting against the will. And now both Arya and Beatrice are also claiming they were controlled. You can't explain what happened to Arya and these other individuals, but you do know why Beatrice might not have full control of her actions.
Contract? Contract?
Yes.
Yeah.
Beatrice. Wait.
Lost control of their actions against their will. Oh, no, wait. No, wait. Due to a blood contract.
Yes. You recall what was written on Beatrice's contract during her trial. It said what would happen if she failed to claim House Freyga. Her soul, her mind, and her life would all be claimed by the Empress of Discord. If this Empress of Discord owns Beatrice's mind, would that mean that they could also control Beatrice against her will? But if that were true...
Oh?
Arya.
Arya
Position,
created.
control her mind. Wait.
Arya lost control of her mind?
Oh, did she...
Oh? Did she create a
Did
blood
she, yeah, did she create a
contract?
bug? Did she also create a... Wait, a forged document?
Lost, lost control.
of her mind. Due to a blood contract?
Due to a blood contract.
No way.
Could be.
That can't be right, can it? Did Arya seriously sign a blood contract with a demon? Why would she ever do that? But it's the conclusion that makes the most sense. You can't think of any other way someone could control her against her will. And there is one way to find out for certain. The Divine Edict, that same ability you used against Beatrice during her trial. It was instinctual at the time, but you have some understanding of how it works. It creates a copy of a blood contract between a contract holder and the demon who created it. But for it to work, you need to know the name of the contract holder. In addition to that, you need to know the name of the demon who created the contract. What's your name? Right now, you're only relying on guesswork, but going off of what you know, the demon who made the contract must be...
The
Empress of Discord.
Discord.
Eugene Harrelson. Of course, it's him. Eugene Harrelson.
It's the monkey.
Well, I just want to see.
Been him.
What? Why would you even? Are you? There's a far more reasonable guess.
I can't believe you've done this.
Are you feeling okay?
Are you feeling okay? The so-called Empress of Discord. She was mentioned in Beatrice's blood contract, but you still have no idea who or what she is. However, she was mentioned in the blood contract created by Maranath. She must be a superior in some way. That might explain why Maranath doesn't want Beatrice to identify the purple mark. You're not sure if a pseudonym is enough, but it's the closest you can get with what you know so far.
You've been awfully quiet for a while, Mr. Cuthbert. What are you talking? What are you thinking about?
I'm cooking.
He's probably imagining new ways to futilely stall for time.
I think I finally figured out why the witness and the defendant can't remember anything. And it would explain why they didn't have control of their actions.
Objection! Again with this?
Can you stop fucking interrupting?
If you're so convinced of me daughter's conspiracy, why don't you prove it?
Your
That's what
daughter
we
is
were
a
gonna
better
do.
prosecutor than you.
I knew it. Even you don't believe in the nonsense you're spouting.
Lord Steelwind, I want to be wrong about this. If I'm right, the implications don't bode well for anyone involved. So instead of telling you, I think it would be better to show you. Empress of Discord, wherever you may hide.
God damn it.
I knew you could do it.
By the eye of Horus, I issue upon you a divine edict. Release thy guards and manifest your blood contract with Arya Steelwind.
Zai? What a pretentious fuck.
Oh,
Oh, wow.
Jesus Christ.
Well,
Yes.
Did have one.
What do you want?
One page. But why?
What
What
the
is the
intention of this
condition?
contract?
What does she get in return? Wait, as the...
It's on as a patron.
So what does she get out of
Why?
this?
No! This can't be true! It's impossible!
This is...
Oh,
That's so epic.
You have to stop prattling amongst yourselves!
Objection! No! This is a sham! This wretch has clearly created a convincing fabrication!
oh my
It's
God! This
genuine,
bitch will
Lucille.
shut up.
Look into your heart, you know it to be true. It's impossible to falsify something like this.
You can't deny the truth anymore, Lord Steelwind. There is a way to control someone else's actions. Arya Steelman wasn't affected by Mage Blight. She was controlled against her will.
With this evidence, there's no doubt that Arya did sign a blood contract. But it doesn't make any sense.
I agree. Even if Arya was the type of person to sign a contract with a demon, there isn't a single part of this contract that benefits her. The
Didn't.
patron... Help the patron.
A patron.
The patron.
Speaking of Patreon, shout out to Nuzi Nike, Kira Thief, Acxeleon, Sourgutz, RoboKienna, and Jake.
Eh?
The nobility? What?
A normal document.
She was threatened by a normal document. She was
It's
like,
like the only...
Okay, wait. Arya?
Okay, or maybe everything else. is
Maybe
wrong.
it's something else. It looked like a normal
Maybe it
document.
is something else. The patron?
Created the...
No, what if she signed it because it looked like a normal document?
Oh, yeah.
Oh. Why would that? She just doesn't read. She installs. She's the type of person to install games. Actually, no, everyone does that.
It's
She
just
scrolls
like-
past the EULA.
It's just like the yeah. I agree. I agree to terms and conditions.
There's a large empty space above the terms of your daughter's contract. When I issue a divine edict, it creates a copy of the blood contract that I call for. I think when she was given this contract, it probably looked like something entirely different. Something else was written in this empty space to make it look like a normal legal document, which means that my client was not in control of her actions that day.
Objection! Objection! Enough of this, all of you!
Do you see now, Lord Steelwind? Arya was not responsible for what happened.
That remains to be proven.
What are you talking about?
wanna-
She has a blood contract that relinquishes control of her free will.
Not having control and not being responsible are two very different things, Cuthbert.
What?
I'll admit, the defendant may not have had control of her actions when she murdered the victims. However, she did have full control of herself when she signed this contract.
Are you serious? No one in their right mind would willingly sign a contract like this.
And what of Beatrice Frege? Was she in her right mind when she made a contract with the demon Maranath?
No eyes.
He's different.
If we can't hold the defendant
He's
responsible,
built different.
surely we should also acquit Lady Frege for the murder of her father.
That's hardly the same thing.
I, for one, fail to see the difference. A fool made a deal with a demon, and as a result, several esteemed members of the nobility were killed.
She's your daughter, Lucio.
And how does that change anything?
Damn it. He seriously doesn't care if he convicts Arya.
Honestly, this only places more responsibility on her for what happened. I could have accepted if she had been reckless and accidentally induced Mage Blight, but to sign a contract with a demon? That only further espouses the need to put her down.
She was clearly tricked, Lucio.
Is that so? As a fellow attorney, would you really sign a contract without carefully inspecting it? Whether it was through
What if the
foolishness,
document she
negligence,
signed was like
or
related
both?
to the wedding?
What? Oh,
What if like the document she signed was like part of like the wedding contract or something?
actually.
Oh.
Because like right after that, that's when she started acting weird, right?
Yeah.
The one above it.
Oh, really?
Marriage meeting.
Wait, was it?
It's the one above testimony.
Yeah, but is there anything else aside from that?
No.
Dang.
She compromised herself, and as a result, 3 nobles died. The responsibility falls squarely on her.
Wait. Even if she willingly signed that contract, that's not entirely true, is it?
The patron.
That's like.
Well, she
the
didn't
other
sign
part of
it
the
yet.
equation, yeah.
Shout out to the patrons for being responsible.
Thanks, patrons. Lucio, there's clearly
Well.
someone else to blame for Arya's actions that day.
Oh, and who would that be?
I'd like to reread my client's blood contract to the court. By signing this contract, Arya Steelwind surrenders her mind, body, and soul to the patron. That can only mean one thing. Whoever this patron is, they took control of my client and used her to murder the victims.
That's right.
They could still be out there. None of us are safe until this point. Okay.
No, it's okay.
I use the bathroom.
Shit on the floor.
No.
Where is the bathroom? It's just like a hole in
bathroom is the
the
giant
floor.
tree.
It's like those
Oh my
medieval,
God.
what do you call them?
Shitholes.
No, there's a specific term for them.
Aqueduct.
No,
Aqueduct.
that's what they put the water in.
Oh, it's not a definition.
Whatever.
What is it? Is it just like the pots that they should?
Guard-
The
Garderobe?
chamber pots.
Garderobe.
Yeah.
They had like no, but there was also like a medieval term for like,
There were shitholes.
this room at like the bottom of like a castle where just all the shit spills down to, and like someone is in charge of like.
Oh, like in
shoveling it
Shakespeare's
out.
theater.
Yeah, basically.
Wait, let me just.
Anyway, it's there somewhere. I'm sure there's a term for it. Surely we can't end this trial while every member of the Wyvern Guard nobility is in danger.
Well played.
I'm compelled to agree with Mr. Cuthbert. Trickery or not, it's clear someone wished ill intent on the nobles. I would
Until
know.
we know who this patron is, you can't pass judgment on my client. Not until we know the circumstances that she signed the blood contract under.
And what would you have us do, Cuthbert? The contract has no stipulations about proximity or how this mind control works. For all we know, this patron could have murdered the victims all while sitting in their very home.
There was a clear intent behind this attack. Even if the patron didn't directly participate in the murders, they definitely had a motive. If Arya was being controlled, then we can analyze her behavior to determine who was controlling her.
I see, that does sound like as good a plan as any. At the very least, we can't allow this patron to escape justice. Despite the questions raised, we clearly made some headway. I believe we should take a brief recess to process these revelations. Hey, that's the last book of the Bible.
Very well.
You know what the first book of the Bible is? I don't remember, but it's probably something like silly sounding. But yeah, anyway.
Yeah, really rhymes with Benny or something.
I'm just gonna
Anyway.
close this door. Hold on.
The first book of the Bible is just called Jenny Benny.
Yes, the first book, Jenny Benny.
Davy Jones lacquer.
What's the first book of the Bible, Daniel? It's Jenny Benny.
Yeah, Ben and Jerry's.
First there was ice. There's something and
Let there
then
be
there's
ice.
ice cream.
Let there be ice cream. You step outside the Skilled Lord's air. Wow, the Skilled Lord's lair to get some fresh air. These new revelations are a lot to take in. Celeste looks especially down.
Why is her last name McCoy? That's so unfitting.
McCoy. Well, it doesn't sound very noble, I guess.
It needs to be like McCuthbert. No, not that.
From what you've
That's their ship
observed,
name, McCuthbert.
she and Arya have been speaking to each other a
McCuthbert.
lot. They must have become friends over the many times they've met. You can't imagine how powerless she feels right now.
Arya, I'm so sorry.
Don't be.
Her voice begins to break. She's always been stoic, but it's clear even she has her breaking point. I can't imagine what you're feeling right now, but there's still hope. If we can find out who did this to you, we can still save you. Do you remember if you've signed anything recently?
No, I don't.
Damn it.
Oh, fucking useless.
The patron must have wiped your memories to cover their tracks.
But I still don't understand. Even if I don't remember signing that contract, I don't think I would be that careless.
Right. As much as I hate to admit it, Lucio was right. You're an attorney like me, and we always carefully look over contracts before we sign them. Which raises the question of how the patron got your signature.
I don't know. I just...
Damn it, we don't even know what circumstances you were under when you signed that contract. For all we know, the patron could have used any number of tactics to coerce you into doing this.
That's also possible.
Arya,
As you're deliberating amongst yourselves, Lord Steelwind approaches you.
what are you doing here?
Father,
Daddy? No, come back!
I can't believe him. How does he have nothing to say, even if he is daddy?
Strong silent type.
His actions say otherwise, but you could have sworn you saw something through the eye. It's almost as if he was saddened and worried. Well, no matter how he feels internally, he's made it clear that he's your enemy. Whatever his motivations are, you'll overcome him, just like everyone else. We should also head back, Celeste.
Right.
No matter what it takes, you're going to see this through.
That was... Okay, I thought it'd be longer.
Court is now adjourned. Shall we pick up where we carried off? How would you like to proceed, bitch?
I think we should review what we do know about the murders.
We do have a plethora of witnesses to work with.
That's correct. So let's start from the beginning. It all began at noon yesterday morning. I was at my house and... How's that relevant? Oh, the letter. Right.
I was bed rotting, Your Honor.
I had a grilled cheese sandwich, and then I took a shower. Just this whole day.
With Arya and my bodyguard, Celeste. I was speaking with him when a courier suddenly delivered a letter to my home. It was from Garrick Pierce. He wanted to meet with me and Celeste at the Grand Cathedral of the Scaled Lord at 2 o'clock p.m. To make sure we were on time, we arrived at the Grand Cathedral at 1 o'clock p.m. At the time, we didn't know that the cathedral was closed to the public, but the knights guarding the cathedral allowed us through anyway. Apparently, they were expecting us.
That should not have been possible. Due to the solemnity of the situation, we were very particular about who was permitted to enter the cathedral.
It's possible someone pulled some strings to let us through.
Or you two entered the cathedral illegally.
Well, I'm sure that knight for the Kingsguard can vouch for us.
I know about every order given to the Kingsguard, and none of them were told to let you through.
It's possible the knight we've met fell comatose like the others. And as long as they're unresponsive, we'll never know.
Perhaps we should continue. Get on with it.
Anyways, we arrived at the church and spent the next hour sightseeing before we went to meet with Pierce. In that time, we met with Remus, Lucio, Arya, Aster, and
It's
Aubrey.
me.
And around that time, Arya and Aster left together to meet with the High Speaker in his quarters. While exploring the cathedral, we spoke with Von Sanctus and Sybil.
It was kind of a bitch, by the way.
But it's
Kind
okay.
of.
They're dead. Then we spoke with the 3 Frege sisters and Eris
Don't
Ilma.
speak ill of the dead.
It is ill matter.
She's a friend of Beatrice Frege. The Kingsguard wouldn't let her bring her familiar into the cathedral, so she brought Eris to get her instead. Anyways, we left the garden around 1:45 p.m. to meet with Pierce in the prayer room. I still don't understand how he doesn't immediately suspect Eris.
I know.
Yeah, I don't know if it's like magic.
Who isn't a noble.
And she literally has purple eyes.
Maybe he's colorblind.
Damn it.
Or maybe she's casting like this mind-numbing spell that makes him unable to like suspect her. Like
That makes all of them
she's
just lose
invisible in
brain
his
cells,
mind.
honestly.
Yeah.
She's what in his mind?
Invisible?
Oh, wrong word.
Not that.
I fucked up.
And at around the same time, Arya left her meeting with the High Speaker and felt nauseous. The last thing she remembers is looking at the lake, Galacron.
A likely story.
Regardless, at 2 o'clock p.m., Aster went to pay respects to his father's body. Sorry. Unbeknownst to him, a mage had played a glyph of contingency in front of his
Hydrating.
father's coffin.
Hydrating or dice rating?
Hydrating?
It was set to trap him within a force cage.
What a despicable act.
Considering what followed, the attack on His Majesty must have been a diversion.
Right. It was also this time that both Beatrice and Eris went missing. Considering the timing of it all, someone must have taken control of Beatrice's body after the trap on Aster was sprung.
And
Yeah,
are you
Eris went
saying
missing. Why is no one pointing that out?
Yeah.
Citron controlled her as well?
No, I don't think so. According to her contract, her mind belongs to the Empress of Discord, not the Patron. Furthermore, Arya's blood contract was created by the Empress. It's clear that the Patron and the Empress were in league with each other.
Wonderful. Another demon we have to worry about.
Anyways, the Patron and the Empress had all the pieces they needed. That's when they began the massacre. The Patron took control of Arya's body, and they used her to murder Von Sanctus at 2:05 p.m. Presumably, Arya started a fire within the common room around this time. And since Von Sanctus's body was found there, this must have been after she murdered him. Shortly after, Prince Alaric spotted smoke from the fire and asked Arya what was going on. Arya responded by using an unknown transmutation spell to incapacitate him.
Do you think they would use her to attack the prince as well?
Luckily, the effects of the spell were only temporary and Alric came out unharmed. After this, the patron used Arya to murder Sybil at 2:15 p.m. She brought Sybil's body to the westward balcony where she dumped it into the Galacron. High Speaker Arceus witnessed this, but he wasn't aware of what she'd thrown out the balcony until much later. The High Speaker thought that this encounter was strange, but he continued with his business. He headed to the prayer room, but he was turned away by the knight standing guard there. Meanwhile, Celeste and I were talking to Lord Pierce. When we showed up for the meeting earlier, he was clearly expecting someone else to show up. He tried to get to the bottom of what was happening, but he refused to answer our questions. And at about 2:20 p.m., we heard a commotion outside. Celeste went to investigate. And that's when Celeste fought Arya. The patron's target was Garrick Pierce, but Celeste was too powerful to neutralize. They fought each other for about 15 minutes before Arya was finally able to push past her. During their fight, the Empress sent Beatrice into the prayer room. She probably made Beatrice invisible to move undetected. She then used her cast a sleep spell on Pierce and me to knock us out. I remember checking the time to close to when this happened. This must have happened at 2:30 p.m.
If your testimony is correct, Beatrice Frigga was actively used in this plan.
Yes, and considering how quickly the massacre unfolded, the Empress must have coordinated with the patron. They probably planned on how they would use Beatrice and Arya to carry out the murders. Anyways, after Beatrice knocked us out, Arya finally pushed past Celeste and entered the prayer room. And before Celeste could chase after her, she had already murdered Pierce. Arya and I were already unconscious by the time Celeste entered the room. But the patron had already achieved their goal of murdering the three nobles, so she probably fell unconscious after they released their control over her. Arya and I regained consciousness shortly after. That's when the Inquisition arrested her for the murders.
Lord Pierce was one of the victims. Your meeting clearly had more significance than I'd realized. So tell us, Cuthbert, what was your discussion about?
Nothing.
It's fine. You can tell them.
Alright. As long as it's okay with you. For the past few months, Celeste and I have been investigating who her birth parents are.
I recall receiving many complaints about her during the Lord's Ball.
Supposedly, Garrick Pierce had the information we were seeking. That letter he sent us said that he wanted to trade this information for his freedom. I assumed this meant that he wanted me to be his attorney.
Do you honestly expect us to believe that? Why would he ask for help from the attorney who indicted him in the first place?
We thought the same thing. And when we arrived for the meeting, it was clear I wasn't the intended recipient. This means that Pierce sent that letter to someone else.
You better not be lying to us, Cuthbert.
Frankly, I don't much care if you believe me. Regardless, if we examine every action Arya took, we can build a psychological profile of the patron.
I will give you that.
To begin, the defense would probably like to call the Inquisition commander to the stand. His testimony might shed some light on how Von Sanctus and Sybil died. Despite all these witness accounts, we still only know how Pierce was murdered.
Yes, he was impaled using a blade magically frozen from his own blood.
Sounds metal as fuck.
It's almost poetic that he died the same way Flintheart did. But you doubt that will give Celeste any kind of closure. Anyways, we need to find out exactly how Arya murdered Von Sanctus and Sybil. The massacre was swift and efficient. It must have required a lot of forethought and coordination. If we figured out who might have had this knowledge, we might be able to find out who did this.
I see, that sounds like as good a plan as any.
Kingsguard, escort Commander Odin White to the witness stand. Witness, please state your name and occupation.
Commander?
I'm sorry, I just can't do this. How am I supposed to act like this is normal? A giant lizard is standing right behind me. Calling me a lizard is highly offensive, Commander. Sorry, you're scared, Lordship, sir.
Commander, just try your best to testify about what happened.
Yeah. It all started when we received a report from the Kingsguard. The prosecutor attacked Prince Alaric, and a fire had broken out in the common room. We weren't sure what the deal was with Steelwood, so we went into the common room to put out the fire. But when we got there, we noticed a bunch of unconscious knights in front of the prayer room. We went to the prayer room. That's when we found Steelwood and Cuthbert unconscious next to Pierce's dead body. We later found the bodies of Lord Von Sanctus and Sybil too,
That's when we realized that she offed all three of them.
So you still have no idea how steel was used to murder Von Sanctus or Sybil?
Not a clue. It's especially worse for Von Sanctus. That fire burned a lot of the physical evidence off of his body.
What about Sybil? Was there any physical evidence of her body?
No idea about that either. She didn't have any wounds either. All we know is that she died of suffocation.
Oh, she was alive when she was yeeted into the water.
Oh my god.
Well, no, maybe. I don't know.
There's definitely some more information you can glean from their investigation.
We did find a long phallic object made out of gold, though, next to Von Sanctus. I don't know what that is.
Why is that? Is that not in our soundboard anymore?
No, it's there.
Which one?
Was there?
It's there.
Oh yeah.
I love gold!
Jesus.
I thought I was gonna say something else for a minute.
What?
I love what?
I love what, Noelle?
Just keep going. Let's just keep going.
I love cock!
Yeah, I thought that too.
What? What? You guys are dirty-minded, Jesus. I like the metronome.
And this is mainly based on Prince Alaric's testimony, am I correct?
Yeah, we had no idea which transmutation spell she hit him with.
Judging from the time of the report, this must have been well after all three of the murders occurred.
Yeah, it was unfortunate how that played out. If Steelman really was controlled, whoever controlled her knew how to get the job done quickly.
Hmm.
Wait, didn't find the body in the fire?
We'll check that. Did you see Arya or Celeste?
No, we only saw the aftermath of the fight. There were marks and craters everywhere in the hallway.
Pierce's time of death was 2:45 p.m. and the Knights didn't arrive in the common room until 3:10 p.m. They didn't arrive in the prayer room until well after the battle had taken place.
Wait, wouldn't that mean you were in the room with Pierce's body for 25 minutes? Why did you look for help?
You weren't waking up for some reason, so I kept channeling my healing magic into you. Looking back, I probably should have just looked for help. But even with Arya unconscious, I didn't want to leave you alone in that room with her.
Right, sorry. Was that wise? Regardless of who it was, someone assaulted a prince of Wyverngard.
We were already dealing with a king who was trapped in that force cage. Honestly, a lot happened in that hour. And most of our attention was focused on keeping the royal family safe.
We can already conclude that the attack of the king was a distraction. Whoever orchestrated this must have known we'd focus our attention on keeping the royal family safe.
You suppose that makes sense. And the casualties still included many knights from the king's guard. They probably had to spread their forces thin to protect everyone else, and handle the fire in the common room.
What did you do when you arrived at the common room?
Well, in the common room I saw a window, and I decided that,
We know the rest.
never mind.
Wait, the unconscious bodies, should we press that one?
Yeah.
Wait, this one?
Wait.
The one in the common room.
Knights. If the knights were like protecting Aster, why were they in front of the prayer room?
Oh no, those, not all the knights.
Not all of them? Okay.
It was most of the knights that were dispatched, I think.
There's no location on this one. 3:10 p.m. It's probably something to do with the order of events, so let's think about this carefully.
Yeah.
So they got the report about the fire and the attack on Prince Alaric. They went to the common room, and then they also went to the prayer room. They saw the knights. They went inside, and they saw us. It's probably
Wait,
within
what was the last one?
3 statements.
They found the bodies of Sybil and Sanctus later on.
Oh
Can
wait,
we
actually, we
press
should
that
press
statement?
this.
Yeah.
That last statement was a little vague. Perhaps you should ask him to elaborate more on one of the murders. But whose murder should he elaborate on?
Von Sanctus,
Yeah, Von
because
Sanctus.
he
What-
was
what
the
about
first to die,
yeah, he
right?
was.
Yeah.
Could you elaborate more on Von Sanctus's murder? Was there any evidence that implied how he died?
Like I said, it's trickery with Von Sanctus because the fire partially burned his body. And our divination magic can only tell that he died of suffocation.
I see. So there's no other physical evidence.
Well, there is one thing. From his burn marks, we do know that he was hit with the firebolt before he died. We're guessing she wanted to weaken him before she dealt the final blow.
So he took a direct attack from her before he died. Okay. Firebolt.
It is in her compendium, so wait.
It
Is
sets
it?
the body on fire. If it's
3.
Yeah, it is in her compendium.
it is in her compendium.
Wait. Sorry, can I
I'm
look
sorry.
at the description again? It will set the object ablaze.
Well,
Hmm.
it doesn't really
Come on.
weaken them. It just kind of sets them on fire.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that would have like insta-killed them. I don't know.
Duration instant.
Yeah.
It's very.
The person-
I feel like we're. It's a bit
Wait,
No,
pedantic.
he did have some. Wait, didn't he have like a protect spell or something?
No, that was Sybil, I think, who had the stone
Or
skin.
like, can we check his compendium for a
Wait.
bit?
Yeah. Can we check? Angel force cage. Send a
He had
message to my door.
force cage.
Oh man.
Wait,
Could he
No.
protect?
Impenetrable and can't be.
do we assume he had the force cage on?
No, it would I don't know, cause like
Oh, there was a. Do you remember that there was a box, in the
Oh,
room?
yeah, there was a box around
In the
him.
middle of
There's a
the
box
room, yes.
Around him.
There's so much fucking evidence.
But there's. Is it here?
Evocation magic. Wait, fire-based spell evocation. Traces of abjuration were found on and around the
The
body.
body.
What kind of spell is force cage?
It is
It is
abjuration.
abjuration.
Yeah.
Irish. Okay. Maybe this is
What
it.
are we
I
getting
don't
at?
know. Because
Yeah, why?
Yeah. Oh, he didn't have it.
he said
It's
he didn't
right
have
there.
anything to do.
He doesn't have anything
Yeah,
to do.
he didn't have anything to defend
It's right
himself
there.
with.
Objection!
That's strange.
What is it now?
Commander White, you said that Steelman attacked Von Sanctus with
Not the
fire
windows of the
before
doors.
she suffocated him.
Yeah, she probably wanted to injure him so that he'd be easier to subdue.
But that's what I find strange. Von Sanctus knew he was under attack. So wouldn't he cast Force Cage to repel her?
I guess that's true.
Von Sanctus was hardly a warrior, Cuthbert. Force Cage is an extremely useful spell, but it has to be aimed. He was hit with a fireball and he must have been in immense pain. I doubt he'd be able to think clearly under those circumstances.
I normally agree with you, but the crime scene tells another story.
What do you mean? I can say it. What do you mean, Mr. Cuthbert?
Oh, it's right here.
Oh, the autopsy report.
What?
Oh,
Wait,
No,
what is
the
Is it the?
wait,
it?
what?
Something else you found at the crime scene.
It's the traces of
What?
the thing, right? The traces of whatever, right?
Yeah. What like we have?
application.
This one.
yeah.
That's what we presented.
Wait, no,
Was
but
there
like,
something
is
else?
there, what are the papers like? There's
Oh wait, what does the
Other one.
one on Von Sanctus says?
Yeah.
Do we just have to submit
okay,
Von
here we
Sanctus himself? Oh, I thought we had to submit that proper.
It's more specific.
It doesn't help that they. It's just It's like 3 squares with Von Sanctus's face on it. When we investigated the
they
crime
really
scene,
need
we
the
found
object
traces of
drawing.
abjuration magic that formed a perfect square around the body. I'm sure if we measured the dimensions of that square, it would be 10 by 10 feet.
Which is the same length and width as the cube created by the Force Cage.
Like you said, he was in no shape to aim it. So we cast Force Cage on himself to create a makeshift barrier.
Objection! Nonsense! If Von Sanctus had cast Force Cage on himself, he should have been protected from further harm. The defendant would have been able to suffocate him after that.
Perhaps there's some way to bypass Force Cage.
And once again, your ignorance of the Arcane Arts has made apparent. Force Cage is one of the most powerful Lyrican spells in existence. It can't be dispelled and no one can teleport into it or out of it.
Right. And Astra was also trapped in a Force Cage. And he had to wait for the hour duration to elapse. So how did SCHEZWAN suffocate him? Wait, if Force Cage is a perfectly closed space, is it possible that he ran out of air?
I mean, he was on
That's
fire.
so stupid.
Oh my god.
With
Yeah.
smoke. God.
Oh, great.
Yeah, that would make sense, but like, I feel like that's kind of dumb.
House Von Sanctus obviously designed the spell to allow oxygen through the barrier. And before you ask, poisonous gases can't be pushed through the barrier either. Only oxygen
What about
can travel
smoke?
through it.
Right. And even if they had used poisonous gas, the autopsy report wouldn't have said he was suffocated. Only oxygen can travel through the bounds of a Force Cage. So how did Darius suffocate Von Sanctus despite that?
The
Fire consumed
all the oxygen
oxygen.
inside the cage.
The cage.
Inside
Yeah.
Wait, sorry,
lungs.
inside the common room. And then
not inside his
he inhaled in his lungs?
Oh,
No,
yeah,
that's a
yeah,
joke,
yeah.
that's a joke.
Force Cage is specifically designed to allow oxygen through its barrier. But what if there was no oxygen left in the room?
No oxygen. Ah, I see.
It was the fire in the common room. The patron knew Aria couldn't harm Von Sanctus once he was in that Force Cage, so she started a fire to eat all the oxygen within the room. Use the Force, Aria.
What should have protected him ended up trapping him, and the inability to dispel it ended up sealing his fate.
I just realized Jesus sounds like Obi-Wan.
But I suppose that explains how the defendant murdered Von Sanctus. But with that in mind, a lot of this plan sounds like it was improvised at the moment.
Just like the murder of Pierce. And not only that, we assumed that the patron would use the same method to kill both Lord Von Sanctus and Lady Sybil. But I doubt Lady Sybil died under the same circumstances.
Correct. There was only one fire. And if Sybil was in that Force Cage, the defendant wouldn't have been able to throw her body into Lake Galakrond. Which means Sybil must have died by asphyxiation elsewhere.
Then it's clear out of the next course of action is to determine how Lady Sybil was murdered.
But we still don't know where she was murdered.
And the only witness who saw her around this time was the High Speaker.
Which was after the defendant disposed of Sybil's body.
Well, the High Speaker's testimony is as good as a start as any.
Lincolnite says, search your compendium, you know it to be true.
No, he died in the first case, sadly.
For our next witness, the defense would like to call High Speaker Theon Arceus to the stand.
Theon?
What?
What's wrong?
What the fuck? It's nothing. Just please carry on. That's my dad.
What the fuck?
It's my father.
Kingsguard, escort High Speaker Arceus to the witness stand.
Oh, man.
Witness, you will testify about.
Oh, great and blessed scaled Lord! I think you would grace us with your presence.
I think this is why he was hesitant.
Oh, my father.
Ah! Forgive me, Lord Acxeleon, I spoke out of turn. You must think I'm an arrogant fool.
Yeah, he really is seeing Jesus.
Oh, God.
Wow, it looks like the witness is schmoozing the judge for once.
How many times do I have to tell you, people, that I am not a god, I am his son? I revere and serve the god of dragons, but I am not Bahamut's avatar.
For the love of God, I'm not the Messiah. He is the Messiah.
I'm Brian.
Oh, but you're the scaled Lord.
I'm just a dragon. I'm not even a powerful one. I'm not a deity. Not yet, at least.
This humility. Exactly what Bahamut's avatar would say.
I swear to my dad.
He even swears by God's name.
Lucio, please handle this.
Perhaps another approach is warranted. High Speaker Arceus, the great and powerful Rathonian calls upon you today. We require you.
You require my blood? Of course, I will gladly give my life for the Scared Lord.
What? No!
Of course, my blood could never be enough.
Would you just let me?
I will do as you wish, my lord. It might take some time, though. I'll need some time to gather some followers and...
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Jesus.
Oh, my father, we just want your testimony. Just tell us what you saw when Miss Steelman was at the West Wild balcony yesterday.
Oh, I see. If that's what you truly wish, my lord.
Are we just going to ignore how ready he was to commit mass murder?
Be quiet. We just got him to calm down.
Oh my god, I can't believe that he has like a high political position.
God. I was doing some paperwork in my quarters and I suppose I lost track of the time. My alarm went off and I realized that it was time for my afternoon prayers. I began heading to the prayer room and I spotted Lady Steelwind looking over the westward balcony. I tried to greet her, but she didn't respond to me. That's when I noticed she was pushing something large over the balcony and into Lake Galacrond. I asked her what she was doing, but again she ignored me and went towards the prayer room. I thought nothing of it and made my way there as well. That's when the guards there turned me away. I went back to my quarters to do my prayers there.
Lincolnite says Crystal Dragon Brian, and Lincolnite also says Lucio has so much Edgeworth energy right now.
Wait, what? In what sense?
He's getting pissed off.
Oh, right.
Everyone's
Pissed off
trolling
by
him.
the witnesses.
Oh, yeah, that is sprite. Considering the timing of it all, this must have all happened minutes before she began attacking the prayer room.
Oh, sorry. Yes, I consider myself lucky. The Scared Lord must have graced me with divine luck.
Please, just stop.
Considering how quickly she was moving, there has to be a reason why she waited there. Was she waiting for the High Speaker to leave? Perhaps you should closely examine the timing of these events.
Wait. Were they not going to meet with him for what is it? The wedding thing?
Yeah.
Oh yeah! Marriage meeting.
That was 1:15 to 1:40.
What time did he
Marriage
wake up?
meeting.
Ah!
Maybe you should press.
An alarm?
It's a rudimentary artificery device. I use it to remind me to conduct daily prayers.
I see. And do you have it set to go off at a specific time?
Yes, it's set to go off at 2:10 p.m., 5 minutes before my afternoon prayers. What time was the marriage meeting? Yeah, it's supposed to go
It was
off
like
at
1.
It was 1 p.m., 1:15.
1 p.m.?
Yeah, to 1:40.
Yeah, 1:15 to 1:40. They spoke with him.
Okay.
Marriage?
Afternoon
Did he like take a nap afterwards?
Well, when did she die?
Yeah, like, what
Did
was he
she
doing
die?
before that?
So you usually say your afternoon prayers at 2:15 p.m.
Yes, it is said that that time is the holiest hour of the god of the dragons, Bahamut.
This is the first I've heard of it.
Was I mistaken? Forgive me, my lord. I can't believe I've dishonored your deity.
Ugh, you know what? Just forget I said anything.
Is anything?
Let me just present it. I just want to see if it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Objection!
No.
No, okay.
What if we press one more time?
Oh, let's just press everything else, I guess.
Yeah.
Maybe it's not relevant yet.
What was her expression like?
It was very cold and emotionless.
The patron must have had control of her when this happened.
Yes, that certainly makes the most sense.
Right. What time did this happen?
It was shortly
we're gonna
after
get-
my alarm went off. It would definitely be before 2:15
Okay,
p.m.
we're gonna get time for each testimony.
Wait,
Yeah.
look. I don't know. Is there something that contradicts the time? I don't know.
Let's... Okay, let's look at the 2 p.m. stuff.
When did she die?
Bombardillo crocodillo.
Sybil?
Okay.
Sybil.
Wait.
Yeah.
218.
218.
But I mean, she
Oh,
was
so we-
suffocating, so it's.
Oh,
Wait.
so that means like she was still alive when they. Wait, can we press when
Oh.
when you saw her throw the body in the lake?
Yeah.
Bombardillo crocodillo.
It was still before. Okay, we can present it here. That means she wasn't dead.
Yeah, because that's not possible. Yeah, that's probably...
Yeah.
Objection! Wait, what?
Is something wrong?
There is, but I'm not really sure what it means.
Damn,
Stop
dude.
stuttering and
It's
say what you
saying-
want to say.
Hi, speaker.
Honestly.
You said that you saw Arya dumping something over the ledge of the balcony.
There's no need to be vague, Cuthbert. It's clear from the evidence that he saw my daughter dumping Lady Sybil's body.
That's the thing, Lord Steelwood. It couldn't have been Sybil's body.
What are you talking about? The location of that balcony to where we found Lady Sybil's body lines up perfectly.
That may be, but the witness just said he saw Arya dumping the body before 2:15 p.m.
Wait!
You see it too, don't you, Lucia? How did Arya dump Coraline Sybil's body into Lake Galacron before 2:15 p.m. if her time of death was 2:18 p.m.?
Dun 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 dun.
Ugh, I see that does sound peculiar.
But we know that if it threw Sybil's body from the balcony, there would be no other explanation for how it ended up there.
Yes, that's also true.
Perhaps she was still alive when Arya threw her off the balcony.
wild.
Damn.
She could have been
Dude,
knocked out
I think
unconscious
that's
with a sleep
possible.
spell.
Your Grace, there were no traces of conservation magic on her body. And even if she was asleep, she wouldn't have survived a fall from that height. The distance from the balcony to the lake is more than 30 stories.
Oh my god, is it really just the stone body?
It's like Blunt Force.
Yeah, probably.
No,
She just.
The cause of death was
That's why she
suffocation,
sucked.
not blood force.
right. So when did she die?
After she
While
hit
she
the
was
water.
Huh.
Or
Guess
while
so.
she was falling?
She must have died after she hit the water.
Ugh, Mr. Cuthbert Lucio said that she would have
Oh,
died
yeah.
upon impact. Just said she would have died upon impact.
But that's assuming she didn't do anything to lessen the blow. She might have had the opportunity to cast a spell to protect herself. That might explain why her body isn't as damaged despite falling from such a great height.
Objection!
From a great height.
Again, that doesn't match with the evidence.
There were
Lady
literal
Sybil's
stones
spell
on
compendium
the
contains
balcony.
a
Oh my god, was she the stones?
Yeah,
If
she
had
was.
the opportunity to cast
Like,
a
this is the
spell,
concrete death.
Concrete
Oh god. She
Yeah,
was
you
the
know
stone?
when like they tie concrete on your feet and then let you sink?
Oh my god.
That's like that, but she turned into the
Jesus.
concrete.
Oh god.
she would have used that spell to slow her descent. And she wouldn't have taken any damage from hitting the lake if she'd done that.
That's a really good point.
Falling
But just
in
indulge
my
me for a second.
skin.
The stone skin
She
one.
does have stone armor, right?
Has this already been established?
It's in her compendium, right? Like,
She must have cast stone skin on herself.
Stone skin?
If you recall, the High Speaker mentioned that something was strange about the object Arya threw over the balcony. It was much darker and didn't match with Sybil's usual garb. Almost as if there was something else Sybil was wearing.
That object was actually Lady Sybil protected by a layer of stone.
But that still doesn't
How
explain why
Arya's
she would
buff.
cast that instead of slow fall.
He's right.
she
Sybil?
cast it while she was still alive.
Before
Before being
thrown into the lake.
She cast stone skin on herself before she was thrown into the lake. Arya must have attacked her, and she cast that spell in response.
That's one protected from the steel wind strike.
But that doesn't seem quite right.
What do you mean?
I may not have seen much, but I saw the object Arya dumped was stiff and motionless. If it had been Lady Sybil, she would have been struggling against her, wouldn't she?
That's a good point, too. The High Speaker saw Arya dumping a motionless Sybil. But if we assume my logic is correct, she would have also still been alive. Because she was made of stone.
Sybil
Or,
was knocked.
yeah, was knocked out.
Was she knocked out? Knocked out
Could be.
by a spell. By the afternoon sun. That's
By the
funny.
afternoon
Valid.
sun.
By the fury of 1,000
What would
suns.
this say? Oh, okay. There's
Oh,
no-
damn it.
What? Why would you say
It's not
that?
as funny. Are you okay?
Oh, wait.
Oh.
Okay, wait. What if she was... Oh, yeah. Knocked out by the patron. There was no magic spells on her, was it?
Was affected by the patron?
Knocked out. Was it? Oh.
It could be. Or
Wait.
was there
Is there
spells
anything
on
about
her?
this? On this about the sun?
No.
No.
Can be slowly broken through continuous attacks. The song is the
Oh, so she was constantly being attacked? No.
Oh.
Was there any spells on her body? Like traces of magic on her on her body?
Yeah, let's look at her autopsy again.
Necromancy.
Necromancy,
Oh?
transmutation, evocation. What are the spells?
Transmutation.
I wish there was a way to filter through these.
Men wounds, animate corpse, necrotic blight. I would have instant killed.
Insta kill.
Mm,
What are the other ones? Shatter, invisibility, feigned. Oh,
shatter.
feigned death.
Wait.
Feign death?
Here we go.
Oh, feign death. Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay. Was
Knocked
No,
out
but
by a
we-
spell.
but we
Wait,
did-
no, wait.
but we did we not answer this already?
Or was
With an illusion.
affected by-
Sorry. Here we go. Wait, what? Wait, what was? Arya
An
was tricked
illusion.
by an
Affected by a
illusion.
spell.
No.
What the fuck is Rudolph?
Ah!
No. Sybil was affected by a spell, maybe.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like she was. Yeah.
She must
Fucking
have been affected by
goddamn
a
it.
spell. And considering it kept her from resisting Arya, the patron must have made Arya cast that spell on her. Well, yeah, we figured it out. What?
Oh,
Oh. Wait, what's in Arya's spell compendium?
oh yeah, wait. A hold creature.
Oh,
Ah.
yeah, that makes so
Wait, where
much
is it?
sense.
Here we go.
Even subtle movements are impossible. Oh, yeah, okay.
Why
Huddle.
did she have necromancy on her
Oh,
though?
dude.
Oh, do you remember when we saw this and we thought it was a typo?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
my
shit.
god. Huddle?
Yeah?
Oh my god.
Wait, when was this?
This was a few cases ago.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was Arya, but
Oh.
I remember a character saying huddle, and we were like, huddle? Wow, what a
weird.
bad typo. It wasn't a typo. It was hold creature. Sybil must have cast stone skin on herself when Arya attacked her. The patron must have known that Arya couldn't physically damage her like that, so they ordered her to restrain Sybil with that spell.
And Sybil died by suffocation.
That's right, Lucio. Even if she was restrained, Sybil was still protected by stone skin. That would have left only one option for the patron.
Oh, in the court in the second case.
The patron... Oh no, wait.
Our Sybil drowned.
She just
Like,
drowned.
drowned Arya.
Sybil suffocated when Arya threw her into Lake Galacron. Her stone skin lessened the impact of the fall, but it also made her drop like a literal rock. Arya's hold creature spell prevented her from moving or releasing her spell. She was helpless as she sank to the bottom of the lake.
Damn, that's kind of a brutal way to go.
Very.
Yeah.
I believe that covers all 3 of the murders then.
Yes. Lord von Sanctus suffocated to death in his own force cage. Lady Sybil drowned after Arya cast hold creature on her. And Lord Pierce died after being wounded by a blade created with sheep liquid.
The only common thread I see is that the patron used some of the victims' magics against them.
But how does that connect to Pierce?
Yeah, wait.
Did he cast shape liquid to make a blade to defend himself? Maybe the murderer took it from him and used it against him. No, but he was knocked unconscious alongside you. He couldn't have been the one to create that blade. Anyways, whoever did this had an in-depth knowledge of each of the spells they used to defend themselves. They knew that Von Sanctus couldn't dispel his own force cage. And they also knew that he still needed oxygen from within him. And in Sybil's case, they knew Arya couldn't physically harm her once she had Stone Skin active.
They also knew that hold creature would prevent Sybil from dispelling her own stone skin.
Not only that, they did all of this in a quick time frame. Von Sanctus and Sybil died within 30 minutes of each other. And if Arya hadn't encountered Celeste, Pierce might have died just as quickly.
So whoever did this had an in-depth knowledge of high-level magic.
Not only that, they came up with creative ways to bypass the defenses put up by Von Sanctus and Sybil.
Yes, they had the ability to react quickly and decisively.
But considering the circumstances, that hardly narrows it down. Several members of the 4 Pillar families were present that day. Each and every one of them studied in the Imperial Academy. They would all be knowledgeable in magic and its applications.
Something they're saying isn't sitting right by you for some reason.
Wait, do they register their compendium at the academy?
It's no use. You can't just piece it together yet. But you're not finished yet. There's another angle to this. Consider who the patron did and didn't target. The victims were Lloyd Von Sanctus, Coraline Sybil, and Garrick Pierce. What's a similarity that we can draw between at least 2 of them? Von Sanctus and Sybil are house leaders of the Pillar family. Von Sanctus and Sybil were the heads of their respective noble houses.
Are you saying the patron's goal was to assassinate leaders of the 4 Pillars?
That's the motive that makes the most sense. But that does leave one question.
Why murder
Don't be
Garrick
coy.
Pierce?
I'm not daft, Cuthbert.
Actually, I highly doubt it was you.
Really now?
Out of the most people there, you could have easily tricked your daughter into signing a blood contract. But why would you need to do that? You're the Grand General of Wyverngard's military, and the cathedral was filled with your men. You could have easily equipped one of your best mages to carry out this massacre. And you wouldn't even need to make a deal with a demon to do so.
So, why wasn't Lucio targeted then?
From our encounter with Celeste, it's clear that there's a limit to Arya's combat abilities. The patron might have simply doubted Arya's ability to defeat the Grand General. But there's also another explanation. They were scared.
Patron wanted to kill.
Patron wanted to kill.
Or no, wanted to frame Arya? No. Wanted to kill the victims.
Wait, what's in? Wanted to.
Wanted to hide?
Wait, hide, kill, save.
To make them suffer.
A set, you bet.
Well, let's try this first. Okay, never mind. Wait,
They wanted. Oh, okay. Wanted to frame Arya.
Two. Wait. Wanted the frame Arya. Wait, what are the options for the last one? Using Arya for the murders to make them suffer. What's the other one? From the nobility. Okay.
Wanted to kill. Well, maybe it's just the patron wanted to kill. The victims using Arya. No, why? They wanted to make her people see her.
well, either way, they probably wanted to undermine House Steelwind, right?
Oh.
Oh,
Wanted
The kill
to
house.
frame.
Frame House Steelwind?
Yeah. The
Oh,
patron
okay.
wanted to suspect House Steelwind for the murders. They used Lucio Steelwind's daughter to commit the crime. Then they intentionally left him alive to cast suspicion on him.
Arr, that's why they used me, daughter!
Is that a tinge of anger you feel from him? A tinge? Anyways, that leads me to my next point. Imagine if we never discovered Arya's blood contract with the Empress of Discord. What would have happened?
We like to think that Miss Steelwind succumbed to mage blight. She would have been convicted for the murders, and trust now Steelwind would have forever been diminished.
About a month ago, House Frigga lost its head, and its successor, Leafy Frigga, was woefully unprepared to take his place. Now, the heads of Von Sanctus and House Sybil are dead, with House Steelwind being held responsible for it all.
All four of the Pillar families would have been weakened as a result of the massacre.
But I think there's another layer to this. Everything fits together if we assume that the Patron's goal was to weaken the Pillar families, except for the murder of Garrick Pierce.
Yes, in contrast to Sybil and Von Sanctus, Pierce's political power pales in comparison.
Furthermore, Pierce was already scheduled to be executed the next month for the murder of Flintheart McCoy. Why would the Patron go to the trouble of murdering a condemned man?
Oh, Pierce knew something.
Pierce?
Hid the identity of Celeste's parents. No?
Was
He
going to
created the identity of Celeste's parents.
No
I think
way.
it's knew the identity of the patron.
It's probably new.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
The Patron murdered Pierce because they needed him to die as quickly as possible. Pierce knew the identity of Celeste's biological parents.
My parents?
Yeah. Do you remember what Pierce said when we showed up for the meeting?
Ah, you finally arrived. I suppose this means you finally decided. Wait, you two! We got your letter. Letter? What letter?
You sent us a letter, Pierce. It said that you knew who Celeste's
Hello,
parents
Penguin
were.
Hands. Welcome to the stream.
Not Penguin 2-0. I did send that
Hands.
letter, but not to you.
We weren't the intended recipients of that letter.
That's right.
So that leaves one last question.
The patron.
Shout out to the patron.
Oh, that's why that's the only person who would say them too.
Yeah. There's only one person Pierce could have sent that letter to. The person who orchestrated the massacre in the first place, the Patron!
But that means...
The Patron is someone who would be threatened by Celeste's parentage.
Order in the court.
But I don't understand.
I'm sorry. I know this is a lot to take in, but I think they were targeting you for some reason. Pierce knew the identity of Celeste's parents and attempted to blackmail the Patron with this. Instead of complying with Pierce's demands, the Patron instead sent the letter to me.
But why go to the trouble of luring you there? They could have just allowed Pierce to wait in the prayer room while the defendant made their way to murder him.
Looking back on it, it's possible they wanted to kill Celeste too.
What?
They knew I wouldn't meet with Pierce alone, and the information he had was about her. The Patron correctly guessed that I'd bring her with me. By killing both Pierce and Celeste, they eliminate any threat Celeste would pose to them.
But who would be threatened by such information?
The mere existence of McCoy poses a threat to them. It must have something to do with their birthright.
Right. So who would that leave?
Yeah,
I think.
It's probably the royal family.
Yeah, the royal family.
Ooh.
But how funny
You're
would
torn
this
between
be?
the eye taker. Click it.
They took my fucking family.
What if the Eye Taker orchestrated this whole thing?
The Eye Taker? That common criminal?
Oh my god.
I've heard firsthand that he was planning to expand his influence throughout Wyverngard. He was actually plotting with Beatrice to use House Frigga to do so. What? Is this correct? What if Celeste was a part of the royal
what?
family and they were
Is
planning
this-
to use her to take the throne? What?
But if he wanted to do so,
What?
why would he put McCoy in danger by having my daughter attack her? Imagine if he had placed a more lethal contingent spell that gave him contingency. His patency might have very well died along Von Sanctus, Sybil, and Piers.
Yeah, I suppose you're right, but we need to consider every possibility. Okay.
Okay.
That was an 11.
It
They
wasn't
actually
it.
considered it. Okay. King the Wyvern Guard just recently died. Shh! You're not supposed to say that. What if Celeste was a member of the royal family?
Oh, yeah.
You think I'm a princess?
I don't want to suspect Aster, but we need to consider every possibility. And when it comes to conflicts of inheritance, a royal line of succession is the first thing that comes to mind. Not only that, the king would have the authority to pardon Pierce for his crimes.
But that wouldn't entirely make sense.
What do you mean?
If McCoy was abandoned at a tavern in Cardhaven, we must assume she's a bastard child.
Okay, I don't know why you have to bring that up.
My point is that King Olivier wouldn't abandon a child of pure royal blood. The kingdom requires heirs to continue the royal bloodline. He would have leveraged her in a diplomatic marriage.
That's disgusting.
That's diplomacy, Cuthbert. Anyways, even if McCoy was of royal blood, Esther is the king's eldest child. And he's of pure royal blood. McCoy would have no claim to the throne under these circumstances.
Right. I see what you mean. I suppose that eliminates Aster for now. Anyways.
Oh, so... Oh, do we have
Okay.
to actually go through each one and then I take her last?
No
Oh.
way. I recall that during Beatrice Frega's trial, we heard William Frega's last will and testament. It mentioned that House Frega's assets would be divided evenly between all of his children.
If McCoy were to be revealed as Frega, his daughters would be legally obligated to share the estate with her.
Can I seriously be a Frega?
Yeah, that would be a bit tragic. I don't want to suspect Leafy or Miriam, but we need to consider every possibility. And as we've seen, the Fregas are no strangers to making deals with demons. But it still isn't quite fit. I doubt Leafy or Miriam would do something like this.
What are you basing that on?
I tend to be a good judge of character, and they just don't seem like the type to do something like this.
You're far too trusting. I hold no doubt that any of William's children would be capable of something like this.
I suppose we'll have to see.
God,
As
we
much as
do
I
have
have my
to go through
doubts,
each
House
one.
Steelwind is the only Pillar family whose house leader survived the past month.
You think I'm McCoy's biological father?
You're barely a father to your actual daughter.
Ouch.
I'm only stating that possibility for the sake of argument. As I've said, it wouldn't make sense for you to frame your own daughter when House Steelwind would be blamed. But we still need to consider every possibility. I can't think of anyone else.
Oh my god.
Yes, there's a flaw with each suspect. Your logic is clearly flawed.
Well, you don't see him coming up with any ideas. There's something here I'm not seeing. But I know I'm close. There's a missing piece that ties this all together.
Regardless, we still have no idea who this Empress of Discord is. I am loath to allow such an individual to walk freely through Wyvern Guard.
Your Grace, you've been alive since the creation of Wyvern Guard and magic. Do you know who this demon is?
Demons tend to take as many titles over their lifetime, take on as many titles over their lifetime. But whoever this Empress is, they are brave to so blatantly encroach on my domain like this.
Well, I suppose we'll just have to cross that bridge when we get there.
We've obtained a lot of information today, but we clearly have many questions that need to be answered. How should we proceed? What is it, Mr. Cuthbert?
I can't help but feel that there's something here I'm not seeing. I just can't put my finger on it.
Well, we have been working on this for quite a while. Perhaps we should suspend proceedings so that we can look into new leads.
I have no objections. It would give me men to look into what we've discovered today.
Then it's settled. We'll be postponing proceedings for now, but you'll all be expected to return here by tomorrow morning.
You are all free to return to your homes for the time being. But make no mistake, the King's Guard will be keeping careful watch over all of you.
I feel like there's gonna be objection. No objection.
Nope.
No, never mind.
It's not that kind of case. There's still this constant nagging sensation in the back of your mind.
Hey, Tyrion?
It's as if you've forgotten something extremely important.
Tyrion.
What is it? What could be so important yet so difficult to remember?
Tyrion!
Ah! Sorry. I was just thinking about everything.
You're looking really stressed out. Do you want to go back home to your house and rest?
No, we only have a day until the trial resumes. If we can't figure out what happened after tomorrow, the magical traces will dissipate.
But you already know what happened. You just don't know who did it.
Yeah, but we should speak with the suspects again. Maybe if I get lucky, I'll see something from the Eye of Horus.
But one of the suspects is the Eye Taker. What are you gonna do about him?
Take his fucking eyes.
Yeah, about that, Tyrion. I suppose we'll have to speak with him too.
What? No! What if he tries to kill you again?
Arya's life is on the line. It's just a risk we'll have to take.
Tyrion, do you even understand what you've been pulled into?
What?
Someone just murdered a bunch of nobles, and they even attacked members of the royal family. Now there are ancient dragons and demon lords involved too. Isn't this way above your pay grade?
Ouch.
You know that's not what I meant. It's just this whole thing is crazy, isn't it?
It's fine. It's just like any other of our investigations.
It's not, though. What if the Empress of Discord attacks you? What if the patron decides that you're getting way too close to the truth? What if I can't...
Her voice begins to break. Celeste? Are you still worried about what happened during the massacre? I'm fine. I already told you that he didn't do anything wrong.
You almost died, Tyrion.
I know.
Tyrion. You almost died.
I know, Celeste.
No, Tyrion, I don't think you do. Do you have any idea how worried I was when she broke past me? When I saw you lying on the floor, so many things were going through my mind. I don't know what I would have done if you were...
She can't even complete that sentence. Celeste, you were so focused on everything else that you've been ignoring her. She was attacked by Arya and almost died. You never even thought about how traumatic that must have been for her. I'm sorry. I didn't think...
Don't apologize. Just, please. Please just leave this to Lucio and the Skill Lord. You've done enough already. They can figure the rest out.
And what if it's not enough?
I...
I'm not so arrogant that I think they can't do it without me. But what if they can't figure out who the patron is? Arya will spend the rest of her life in prison. What if I could have done something to prevent that?
I don't care if that happens.
Celeste!
I don't care, Tyrion. I'll apologize to her all you want after this. But all I want is to keep you safe. And I don't know if I'm able to do that anymore.
Even she seems surprised by what she said.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to...
I'm really happy you're a part of my life.
Aww.
What?
I know what you're saying is coming from a place of care. And I'm really sorry about how much I've been worrying lately, but...
You're not going to stop, are you?
It's like I always said.
Man, king, or god, nothing will stop you from getting justice for your clients. I'm going to talk to Lucio.
What?
If we're going to meet the Eye Taker again, we're bringing some of the knights with us.
This is not going to end well. Celeste, that's hardly...
No, you don't get a say in this. And if you're not here when I get back, I will find you.
Judging from her expression, it's not an empty threat. Fine. Just go. She might have a point, though. Before everything happened, you weren't even sure if you wanted to continue being an attorney. Maybe you should consider a safer, quieter life after this is all done. Perhaps a life with her. Wait, what?
Alright, Lucio's cleared it. It was surprisingly easy to convince him.
What did she do? Oh,
Are you okay?
I'm fine. Let's not waste any more time. Before she has a chance to respond, you hastily walk past her.
Hey, don't walk so far ahead.
You need to stay focused on a trial for Arya's sake. When this is all over, you'll... Well, you suppose you don't have to think about that until then.
And we'll see you guys next time. Ah, very nice.
Thank
The ancient city of Ladon. Very nice. Well, that's it for today, guys.
Laden.
Wow.
Case 5.
What a case.
We have like
done?
2 more
Yeah.
episodes after this?
We have like 2 more sessions after this, but yeah. This is the last case of the game.
Wow.
Wow. Very sad, but all things must end.
I was enjoying this game.
I'm gonna miss this world.
Whoa, you have so much to live for. No.
I'm fed up with this world.
There's nothing in this world can offer me anymore.
Exactly.
Oh my god.
We have played every single RPG Maker and RenP game that is worth their salt, except Lisa. So, you know.
Are we ever gonna play Lisa?
Probably. Honestly, we'll probably get next. Not next, like after Somnia Files,
Yeah.
after that.
Yeah.
How many files, right?
Do Lisa, yeah, after Somnia Files. But yeah, no, that's it. Well, unless someone has something to say, I guess we're just gonna leave. Who do y'all think the evil one is? I think it's... I don't know. I don't fucking...
Well, it can't be the fucking dragon anymore.
It's the monkey.
It's Eugene!
Now, it could be the dragon, because the last time the different character got to be the judge, they were actually the big bad of the whole game, so you never know.
Aww.
You never know.
I mean, obviously, it's gonna be fucking Eris.
Yeah, probably.
But, like, probably there's, like, an accomplice. I don't know.
It's the monkey. I don't know.
Why can't all fan games be this good? Is this even a fan game anymore? This feels like its own thing.
No, it's its own thing.
It really is its own thing. It's way too expansive to be called a fan game.
Way too expensive.
We have the fan...
Expansive,
Fanganronpas.
not expensive.
What do we call fan Ace Attorney games? If Danganronpa fan games are called Fanganronpas, what are
Face Attorney.
Face Attorney.
Ace Fan Attorney? I don't know. I don't know. Can't think of anything.
Hello?
Hello?
Hello.
You're here!
Yeah,
Oh.
I needed to pee again.
Oh, okay.
No.
Replace.
When did you
attorney,
leave?
that's what we call it.
Replace attorney.
Replace Attorney.
I don't know.
Alternative.
Disgraced. No, that's the name of the thing that I don't like. Disgraced attorney.
I gotta
I don't know,
see
I can't do
Edward
it.
cock and balls.
No. All right, well, whatever.
Yup.
Bye. I
Bye,
guess.
everybody.
Oh boy.
Fake attorney. Peace out, Girl Scouts. Are we gonna play the off remake? Sure, why not?
Yeah.
Yeah, why not?
Maybe put
Why
like a
not?
music mod. We'll get into that.
Sure.
Yay!
Fuck it, why not? What is Hylix? I've never even heard of Hylix. This looks cool though. I don't know what it is, but it looks cool. Hylix.
Helix?
Hylix?
Hylix. What Enderlight said in the chat. Hylix.
Hylix.
Oh, this does look cool.
I don't know what this is. I've never seen this before.
It's kind of, I don't know why, but like the vibe is a little bit, it's giving a mix of Amori and but also like
It's
you know
giving off chapter 3 of Deltarune with a TV guy. That's what it's giving.
TV time.
Yeah, Tenma, yeah. Tenma Taro.
Tenma.
Okay. You in the stream, Gibby?
Ending it now. Bye!
Bye. Peace out, girls.